120 points.
Oh, Spazzo, do you have like headphones or something you could put in? Because I'm hearing echo from your side.
I am wearing headphones, so I'm not quite sure where that's coming from.
Interesting. All right, so Gibstack is already gone. Kappy is going up the stairs, checking the item up top.
Gib is just looking for a nice place to. Oh, he found a shine sprite already.
Ooh,
Wow,
shine sprite block. That's pretty rare, actually.
Yeah.
Shine sprites are worth 5 points. If you take it to Merlin and upgrade a partner, that's 5 points right there.
And an upgraded partner, the boot.
Yes, exactly. The partners, especially when you're fighting the bosses, partners are very liable to die. So upgrading their health is very important.
So Gib looks like he's after a certain item or badge right now outside.
Yeah, he's reloading this room. I'm not sure if I agree with it. Okay, he went for a trade-off. So
Kappy
a trade-off is something that's not in the normal game. And you guys are going to see a few items like that. There's going to be a badge called the Run Meter, a badge called the Art Attack Hitbox badge, and so on. There's going to be all kinds of badges like that.
Kappy's going up and down an invisible pipe because he's in a very strange sequence and the game has no idea what to do. It's a close call, B.
All right, neither one of them have a lot of coins or a lot of coin items yet. The coin items that they're going to be going for are as follows. We have Jelly. Obviously, we have the Jelly Ultra, which is worth 150 coins, 200 if sold at the Twilight Town shop. You have the Gold Bar ×3, which is 300 coins, most valuable item by far. You've got the Singular Gold Bar with 100 coins. The Jelly Shroom, the Jelly Maple, that is, I'm sorry, Jelly Maple, Jelly Super, that is 100 coins. Maple Super, or no, not Maple Super, Maple Ultra, which is worth 100 coins. Jelly Candy, which is 100 coins. Shroom Crepe, which is 100 coins.
And finally, topping that list at 999 coins, although this is a very risky trade-off.
Ooh, Gibstack gets a Shroom Crepe immediately.
Return postage, but you have to sell that in the badge shop. But it is an instant 999 coins.
Ooh, and Gibstack gets Gore 2, like almost right off the bat. That's really good luck for him.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be plus 5 points right there.
Minimum.
Ooh, Kappy accidentally going into the forced encounter with the fuzzy.
You can avoid that.
You can actually reload the room to avoid that cutscene and that fight. Gibstack.
We just saw one of the
aforementioned run meter badge.
Yeah.
That badge basically allows you to fill up your run meter immediately instead of having to mash the A button to do it. Ooh, and Kappy losing a little bit of time here. You can't actually squeeze behind the blue switch. You can't actually squeeze behind the blue switch and grab that item without activating that pipe.
Gibstack going for all the items in the area. Both players getting a shine sprite block almost at the same time.
Ooh, and Kappy getting return postage.
So if he can find Goro 1, he can sell that for and max out his coin count, which is great for an acquiring danger badges.
Yeah, he can sell it for 500 coins.
Oh, 500. I'm sorry. It's worth 990.
Right. There we go. We just saw Gibstack's score shoot up from 1 to 6. But Kappy's not too far behind. He's got a score of 3.
Both if Kappy had a hammer upgrade, he could. No, he couldn't fight Atomic.
Yeah, no. Even though even though those boos do show up, you can't actually, for whatever reason, the fight won't trigger, and the reason why is because of the 20-minute time limit.
So you see now that Gibstack has a follower. This is the intended function of the game, but Gus, as he's more commonly known as, is not one of the default partners, but he's in the game. He's a holdover.
All right, Gibstack checking the back of the shop.
Doesn't like
Despite
what
the
he
fact
sees.
that he does not like what he sees, obviously. Kappy getting himself a Honey Ultra. That's 75 coins.
Gibstack looking to make some coin.
Well, he's got Jelly Super and Shroom Crepe, so that's going to be plus 200 coins right there. Plus whatever else he has.
Kappy gets the red key. That's another point for him. Still
So basically, how this is
early.
going to work is this goes in 3 phases. You've got the grinding phase, or you got the grinding for money phase, you got the grinding for levels phase, and then you've got the boss phase. The first 20 minutes is the first 2 phases, where the goal is to basically get set up before the bosses spawn in. The bosses spawn in after 20 minutes, so you want to make sure that you're ready for them. Otherwise, you will not be doing too well. Every game over is minus 5 points.
You're hoping to get as many coins as possible and then as many shops as possible. Preferably the shops where you can see the items immediately. So you can reload them if you don't like what you see.
Exactly. And Gibstack is doing something I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say. You passed the earthquake.
Not only that, I'm not necessarily passing the earthquake, but like reloading this shop for whatever reason. Okay, so he was trying for Mega Rush P, and I guess he got it.
That is one of the more
time-wasting
time-wasting shops, but yeah, he got what he was going for, and there's life stream, which
he got the life stream too. All right, and he's checking the board. The board also randomized.
Oh, look at that! Free life stream.
Free life stream. There you go.
And a power rush. Jeez, Gibstack is just.
I don't know if he's going
everything
for the power
he
rush
needs.
strat. I think he might be going for the Mega Rush P strat, but we'll see. It's a little too early to tell right now.
Thankfully, it's only 1 BP, so it wouldn't hurt.
That is true. All right, Gibstack finally leaving.
Those players are in the exact same. Oh no, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're in the kill hall key. Kappy picking up a hammer throw.
All right, Gib reloading this room to try and score a decent item from this bush. It's a little bit dangerous here because of the jungle fuzzy.
Ooh, Kappy avoiding that chest would have lowered his sequence and.
Actually, that was probably a good move.
Yeah, he's probably going to get into that room again.
In the very beginning of the randomizer, sequence isn't really that important as it is.
I guess you should really explain the significance of sequence. So, of course, as the game progresses, your sequence increases, reaching 400 when you fight the final boss, Shadow Queen. Now, based on where your sequence is, let's say one boss is at 100 and another is at 200. If you're anywhere past 200, you can't fight those other bosses. So, obviously, having ways to lower your sequence is critical, and that's by acquiring key items in earlier chapters, in most cases.
All right, Kappy's doing a lot of interesting things here. We usually don't go for a whole lot of these strats, just because they're fairly slow areas as far as like getting an item goes. Anywhere where I want to reload a room, I try to stick to areas where the item is in plain sight, so I can just reload and reload the room and load it again and again and again. Kappy getting very, very lucky there, though, with the Jelly Ultra from that block in HEI 13.
Yeah, that will yield a lot of benefits when he finds a shop. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my echo that bad?
Yes, it is.
Let me see what I can do. I'm so sorry.
Try to just mute your computer volume.
Okay. How's this, guys? Is this any better?
I think so.
I do apologize, guys. This is the first day I'm using this particular set of headphones.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree with that move either. Kappy basically wasting a lot of time in that room just for 2 items. Gibstack, though, right now has a really, really good shop. So what he's doing is he's reloading the bottom item, and since that item is there, he's hoping for a
freebie.
saleable item, so he can just go ahead and sell it off. Also, I think you're good now, Spazzo.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Ooh, Gibstack gets the Crystal Star. That's very, very good. Especially
and that's
if you
worth
get
a few points.
Oh, yes, it's worth 2 points as well. On top of that, it's also a very valuable resource for grinding. And by which I mean, if you get the Ruby Star, if he gets the Ruby Star or the Garnet Star, he will basically be set to grind in a room full of enemies, not once but twice. And usually when we grind, we
can find some boost sheets.
We tend to do places with 4 or more enemies.
Common locations include the moon. There's a place in
any moon
with some flames or embers.
It's in Pirate's Grotto, DOU2. Yes. There's a room that is right next to the gate handle, and by that gate handle, there's a lava bubble that always spawns in a group of 4.
And it always spawns right near where you are as well.
Yes. So. Ooh, Kappy getting the best room in the best shop in the game. Gibstack having the second best one.
And he's doing exactly what he should. He's selling off his wares.
All right. He has to keep in mind, though, that 10 minutes have passed. So there's only 10 minutes left until bosses spawn in. So they're going to have to find some way to grind levels and make sure that they have all the necessary badges before they go into the gauntlet of bosses that lies before them.
I'm actually surprised that Gibstack is still here. He has a
me too.
He has the star points that he needs. The special.
Oh, you know what? I think he's trying for power bound. Oh no, wait.
Or trial stew?
He's going for trial stew. Okay.
And he wanted to get the free item.
Yeah, there are many different ways that you can do this. The tried and true way that I usually do it, it does cost a little bit more money, but it's a little bit more consistent. I usually end up getting boost sheets, power bounce, quake hammer for ground-based enemies, and at least 9 power rushes.
That's very similar to my strategy as well. My criteria is most definitely quake hammer. Sometimes multi-bounce. I mean, if I'm lucky and come across a power bounce, I will pick it up, but I try to avoid that and just pray that I land into Merlon's room and am able to lower my HP to 5 in exchange for some FP.
All right, Kappy's still reloading his shop right now. It looks like Gibstack is done with his.
But he's looking for a nice item.
Yes, he is. I'm not sure which one he's looking for, but he's
much less time.
Definitely reloading for it. Okay.
He got the dried bouquet. Of all the items to pick up, he picked up a dried bouquet.
Hopefully, Gibstack gets an area he can grind in soon.
So, Tails Kirby in the chat.
Very nice grab by Gibstack there.
Asking where do you get access to the randomizer? You can find it on Zephylus's GitHub page. Zephylus is in this chat, I believe. But it's called the Extreme Randomizer for the 1,000-Year Door, and it is accessible by anyone.
Yep. Yeah, we have a Discord, and we also have a link to the GitHub. All right, so Gibstack's in pretty good shape to grind if he gets a decent room. And he can basically choose which room he wants.
Oh, he got Goro 1. I just noticed that now. He's gonna
he did.
Massive coin.
Yes, he did. And he'll be basically set for grinding because he has the Ruby Star and the Crystal Star.
Perfect.
So the reason why I say that is because Ruby Star is 4 SP, the Crystal Star is 8 SP. So combined that allows you to use Ruby Star's ability twice.
Kappy's still reloading in this room. Curious as to what item he's going for. He passed Boost Sheet a couple times along with Mega Rush P.
Yeah, he's definitely not going for Boost Sheets.
I'm wondering what his play is here.
Gibstack really loading up on those points right now by selling all those badges he's not going to use.
If he maxes out his coin counter at 999, he earns 1 extra point for that. So that's probably in the back of his mind. Oh,
okay, Kappy's going for Trial Stew. Okay, so he's got 5 Mega Rush Ps and a Power Rush P that he got for free.
Both players.
Question is, do you think he should buy more Trial Stew? Well, I guess it's
he's out of coins.
Oh, he is. You're right.
So at this point, I would think both players would. Oh, nice spike shield. I think both players would really desperately be wanting to find grind rooms while there's no risk of bosses.
Mm-hmm. They've got about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. They're about 30 seconds apart right now because of loading. And Gibstack buying a dried shroom, that might actually not be a bad idea. Kappy getting a very good grind room here, but he decides to pass on it. Yeah. So dried shrooms are special as they only restore 1 HP, but in the event that your partner faints, their HP is automatically 0. So using that dried shroom is a good way to get them from 0 HP to 1 HP.
It's very much like a Trial Stew, but in reverse.
Exactly.
The A badge is actually Power Rush. So in this version of the randomizer, the badges for Power Rush, the icons are randomized between the different localizations. So the A, I believe, stands for Adrenaline. Ooh, we have an Emerald Star by Gibstack. It's 2 more points for him.
Yep, and Kappy gets another shot. I'm not sure what he is going to do here.
He's just looking for any coins, I think. Maybe try to get 100, although
probably
it will be tight if he's going for 100.
And he's 30 away from it right now. Both of them have less than 5 minutes to go until bosses start spawning.
So those numbers that you're seeing on Gibstack's screen right now, that is what each different... that's basically the accumulation of your score and how it's done. So you can see there's a 7 on there that might represent 700 coins. Or I'm not entirely sure what each number corresponds to offhand, but...
Neither am I. Oh, Kappy, a little bit slow reloading that room there. He's
that room always gets me too. It always catches me off guard. No pun intended.
Yeah, it's basically as soon as you see those yellow cannons, you have to either reload the room or choose the right direction.
Oh, Kappy with the Ultra Boots. All right, that's gonna change things for him. That's 3 more attack, and he's gonna get a key item out of it.
That is a good. That's a good point, Hero. I'm not sure why he decided on Power Bounce if he's going for the Mega Rush P strat.
He likely wants a backup, maybe. I'm not entirely sure either. He's going into.
I don't know if he actually ended up getting Power Rush. So,
and Kappy comes out of the toilet. Oh, and finds a Honey Ultra for doing so. Not a bad reward for going in the toilet.
Gibstack doing some speed swapping techniques here. It's a speedrun strat used to travel a little bit of a further distance by manipulating Mario's up and down momentum into side momentum.
Now we have Kappy in Goro 2. He does not have any shine sprites, but there are a lot of items to be found here. Potentially badges and crystal stars. Ooh.
Oh, Kappy falling
Should be
into the
reloading
water.
the room, but he's taking the damage. Oh, he misses a panel where he could have ground pounded. PFD down. Gibstack with the Thunder Rage and Maple Syrup, not too bad. These guys are in tip-top shape, but they have minutes before bosses are prone to show. And Gib might actually be ready for some of them, but Kappy, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, seeing as though this is not the strat that I usually employ, it's going to be interesting to see what these guys can pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Given the situation that they have and the items that they have, they basically have to make the best use of it.
What's wonderful about watching these streams is that you learn so much about how other players think and what different strategies there are, and just how many there are.
Ooh, Kappy. Oh, Gibstack getting. He ended up getting Shea Rippo, but I don't know if he was able to afford him or didn't have enough. I don't know.
Or we're saving time, maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, whether you bring your HP down to 5 or not, or decide to lower a different stat, you can still like raise another stat. So it's essentially a free level up. And Kappy going for a lot of these slow.
Kappy getting
rooms.
Crystal Star.
Yeah,
right.
that was worth. I think that's why he ended up going for that, because he actually heard the twinkling of the Crystal Star from across the room.
Nothing feels worse than hearing that twinkle and reloading the room.
Mm-hmm. Or hearing it and knowing you can't actually get to it.
That's true.
Kappy trying to find a flip panel, but I think he forgot where it was. All right, and for Kappy, bosses are now active. Gibstack's bosses will be active in about 23 seconds.
All right,
Gibstack's got the point advantage right
for the
now.
Bosses? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Gibstack is now able to get bosses as well. Kappy, missing the reload.
Again with missing that reload. That's pretty punishing, because that's about a 10-second time loss.
At this point, it is still anyone's game, despite it being 28 for Gibstack and 13 for Kappy.
Mm-hmm.
Kappy looking to get that gold bar. That's not a bad play. He does so successfully. Well done.
And Gibstack about to lower his sequence down to mid-chapter 2. The Super Boots.
Super Boots. Nice.
With the most recent update, the Super Boots no longer overwrite the Ultra Boots.
It would occasionally do that. It was a very strange glitch.
Yep. And Gibstack, okay, so he's going for an odd grinding area here. Kappy getting lucky and also getting a gold bar drop as well.
And a Honey Ultra.
And a Honey Ultra.
Man.
Very nice.
Got a lot.
All right, so Gibstack using his Ruby Star.
Yeah, Gibstack has found his grinding room, I think. I mean, it's not the ideal grinding room, but it will still...
It's going to work. Hopefully it'll work for him.
Yeah.
Kappy also finds a grinding room, but I don't know if he can... I don't think he can use it.
Not yet.
All right, and 64 star points right there. So basically, a group of 4 Frost Piranhas, Exonaut PhDs, or Moon Clefts are always going to guarantee you 64 star points starting out.
Gibstack electing to get even more.
Very nice. Yeah, that's gonna raise his star points to about 80.
Awesome.
Ooh, and Kappy getting a moon room and the best one in the game.
Oh, good for him.
Better late. It's better him grinding late than not at all. This goes the same for both of them.
I think Peril Coops is on his mind. Just a theory.
Yeah, I believe that is his play. All right, Gibstack leveling up, and he's going to get his score to 31 now.
Kappy electing for Supernova. It's one of the easiest special moves to pull off, but it also is one of the more time-consuming ones.
Yes, it is very time-consuming.
Take up time, but some are worth that trade-off, such as Showstopper.
All right, so he ended up filling the meter 3 times. He's going to do 9 damage. It's not going to be enough to kill the one in the back though, because he has a HP plus.
Kappy electing the Super Guard.
There he goes. 1 more HP, I believe he has. Actually, 2 more HP. All right, and Gibstack finishing off another group of Frost Piranhas. All right, he's now getting Coops into Peril mode. Gibstack another level up. BP goes from 6 to 9.
That's a lot of Mega Rush he can use.
Oh, and he's very interesting. Okay, so he's equipping multiple simplifiers, which will increase the amount of frames that are required to hit a super guard from 3 to 5.
That's a very interesting strategy. I don't think we've seen that before in the tournament.
I have not either. It's more of a safety strat, if anything.
All right, Kappy grinding his way with Coops. Well, he was in peril. Unfortunately, Coops just leveled up. Or rather, Mario did, and Coops will receive a full heal.
And Kappy finally getting his level up here. Unfortunately, like you said, Coops is going to be completely healed, so he's going to have to repeat the process here.
Gibstack now going for Peril Yoshi.
And he's running away. All right, I think Gibstack's done.
His hands are tied. He is going for super guards on these clefts. And he's going into perfect peril. That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
Forgive me, yeah. He has a plan.
And here comes the power shell. Wham! 24 damage. Dare I say,
Gibstack getting ultra boots. Nice.
It's gonna hike up his sequence quite a bit though, so unfortunately he's not gonna be able to fight as many bosses. But he does get 2 points out of it. But with Yoshi in peril like he is, he should be able to handle it.
He got 2 points for the Ultra Boots, but there is an extra point to get in the key.
All right, another key item here for Gibstack. The cookbook is worth 1 point as well.
Ooh, jam and jelly. That's worth quite a bit. Kappy very safely grinding his way to a comfortable position.
I'm not sure why he chose the 3 clefts to grind on though.
Gold star for Gibbs.
That room always supplies 4.
Regardless, it's doing the job.
Oh, wait a second. He must have already killed one. Okay, so he swapped to Yoshi at the last second to keep poops in peril.
Poops in peril, guys.
I think with Kappy's strat, a quick change badge might be beneficial, although that badge does cost quite a bit to use.
That's 7 BP. That is a tough call to make. But he is leveling quite quickly.
Yeah, however, the score difference between Gibstack and Kappy keeps growing. Gibstack getting another point here is going to put him to 40. Kappy is 17.
Gibstack inexplicably still chatting.
19 now.
Don't let the score fool you. This is still very early. This could be anyone's game.
That is correct. And Gibstack can lower his sequence here if he chooses, but I believe the wise choice would be avoid it.
Okay, so Kappy is doing something very interesting. He's done going with the peril strat, at least for leveling, so he decides to go for Mario with the power bounce and the P up D down.
Ooh, Kappy gets Rico, but he can't use him.
Oh, right.
Or rather, I don't think it's in his best interest to use him. Most of the time, Shea Rippo, I usually depend on Shea Rippo to make the runs better because I don't like going for Mega Rush strats. I feel like it's just way too risky.
I can't stand Mega Rush. Being in peril, it makes me so anxious. I would much rather be in danger. Some visual glitches going on Gibstack stream. I'm not entirely certain what's happening. I believe he's using an older version of Dolphin.
Probably. Both of them, I believe they're 21 points apart right now. Ooh, Gibstack getting a very valuable sequence lowered.
Yeah. And he leaves the room before the spikes ever become a problem.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Yikes, that is rough. Gibstack lowering that sequence all the way down to 43 and then getting it hiked up all the way to 380 something.
That Yoshi has seen better days.
That's rough. Alright, Kappy right now at the shop selling his items.
And he does have quite a lot to sell. Those 2 gold bar that he got.
Do you think he's going to try for the Power Rush strat?
I very much do. I think now that he's done with his partner, he's going right for Power Rush. Oh, and bye-bye Magnus 2.0. That is 10 points for Gibstack.
Yep. And thankfully, that is Yoshi's base attack. And because he was able to upgrade Yoshi earlier, Yoshi now does an additional attack. So instead of 4, that is 5 bounces he does. All right, Kappy right now still trying to reload this room. Oh, but here's a crystal star, and it's the ruby star. It's another 2 points for Kappy.
A very worthwhile. And a shine sprite. Ooh. Getting interesting.
All right, let's see what Gibstack gets next. Kappy is still going for items. I feel like Kappy is kind of actively switching between strats on the fly here, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Especially when you just never know when the boss is going to come your way.
Exactly.
need to be prepared for every contingency, I suppose, but at what cost?
Oh, I wonder what Gibstack's going for in the shop.
Right, 2 players in shops
Pity
now.
flower. Oh. I was gonna say, since when is that a strat we use?
The Pity Flowers randomizer is... No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, Kappy gets Smorg.
This will be interesting.
Can he handle him, though?
Which strategy is he going to use? Or is it going to be a blend of both?
I guess we'll see. He's definitely going for him. And at this point in the game, Kappy can't really afford to, you know, to slack right now, because Gibstack's definitely got the point advantage.
And Smorg is one of the slower bosses. There's quite a lot of cutscene time, as you can see right now.
Yeah, not to mention, you can't defeat him right away like you can most other bosses. He has 2 phases. One where you have to make sure all of his tendrils go away, and then he exposes the main body, and that's when you can kill him. Thankfully, however, you can use both you and your partner's turn here. And as soon as you do that, Smorg will let you attack again. And that's exactly what Kappy is doing here. He uses the Zest Dynamite, and then spending a turn to get Yoshi in peril with the Trial Stew. That is a very smart move. All right, and here he comes.
Gibstack spawning in a Dormon, otherwise the pit. There are a lot of items here.
Disgusting damage from Kappy's Yoshi,
including getting the super hammer. So he's gonna be spending a little bit of time in this room.
But it's gonna lower his sequence quite a bit, though. To mid chapter 3. All right, Kappy leaves the red block room. It is a little slow, so I don't blame him for doing that. Right now, they are only 20 points apart. Gibstack getting more 1 again.
Oh man, especially when he can use it now.
And now he gets the Ultra Hammer. So now he has a way to defeat Atomic Boo or activate his fight. Oh Kappy. No, Kappy once again
lucky
falling for the gold cannon room.
Kappy getting the curse. We haven't seen many of those yet.
No, we haven't.
Any.
This is our first one.
This is a nice and easy 6 points for him. Flavio desperate to join everyone in front of the chest.
And this is a unique chest because the black key is provided upon defeat of a group of enemies. So you do not need to really go anywhere to get a black key to bring back to this chest. Rather, you just defeat this group of enemies and it's given to you.
Kappy with an absolutely devastating attack.
Gibstack spawning into EKI-04, normally that would hike up your sequence to 316, but with the most recent update provided by Zephylius, he corrected that from happening. And hopefully Kappy remembers you can reload out of the cutscene.
Oh,
I don't think he does.
He's going to enjoy learning how to ride the boat.
Yikes. That's going to be a time loss for Kappy.
Zephylius, buy them at your local department store today.
It doesn't matter how many times I say his name, I'll never say it right. Kappy getting the Shadow Queen.
Oh, man.
This could be Kappy's chance to take the lead if he can handle the Queen.
The lead for the Queen.
However, Just one thing though. I don't know if does Kappy have a way to stave off. Well, actually, how many trial stews does he have right now? Because he needs a way to get back into peril after third phase.
I think he used them, but I think he does have a boost sheet. I don't quite remember. Gibstack easily defeating Smorg.
Yep, that's another 10 points for Gib.
Now, a note, the Shadow Queen will be worth
25.
5 magical points. Thanks to the sheer amount of time it takes to defeat her.
All right, well, here we go. Kappy's going into the boss right now. Getting out Yoshi and going for the attack.
This should be end of phase 1 right here.
Yep. Ooh, Gibstack getting Dark Bones. That's not bad.
Dark Bones is fantastic.
Going from Smorg to Dark Bones isn't really that much of a hike. It only skips one boss. And Dark Bones is very fast.
The beautiful thing about Dark Bones is that it counts as a boss. It's about 83 star points, and you get 10 points plus 1 for the key. So it is a very, very forgiving room.
All right, let's see if Gibstack can take down Dark
Kappy missing that super guard. Dies as Mario, but he has a life shroom.
Yes, he does have 2. Actually, I think he has 2 life shrooms.
Oh, gets that.
There we go. Gets that super guard.
He's gonna wait for the item, and
Gibstack trying for. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that that Gale Force worked on the dry bones enemies. All right, he doesn't really have too many other options here. Dark Bones has 20 HP,
and unfortunately, the enemies are quite far apart. He didn't get adjacent to.
Yeah, the dry bones have 8 HP each, so he took those down at least. All right, yeah, the Dark Bones is left, and he's building himself another buddy.
Oh. But at this point, Gibstack will get 100 star points. No matter where he is, he will level.
All right, and Kappy moving on to phase 3 of Shadow Queen. So Kappy's not out of this yet. All he needs to do is find a way to get into peril during this last phase.
Well, he switched to Bobbery, so I believe Yoshi is still in peril.
Ah.
So I think he does have a plan. He's the man with a plan.
I don't know if I don't know, because this could. I think this, what this does is this heals your entire party.
Interesting move by Gibstack. He upgrades his HP, which is the fastest move to do. It just requires an A press. So that makes me think that he no longer needs any FP or BP. He's playing for time now.
Yep, I thought so. Yoshi does in fact get healed.
Yoshi is still not in peril? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Either way, this is going to be interesting to see how he deals with this.
Thank you, Wins, for the correction.
And normally, when we go for power rush strats, the reason why we go for Shea Rippo is so we don't have to worry about this in phase 3. All right, so here we go. Phase 3 has started. Kappy has some decisions to make. He's getting out Yoshi here. Is he going to use that boost sheet? Alright, he's going for defense.
This is the super guard.
Ooh, okay. Oh, down goes Yoshi. That's gonna be another life stream. I think it's this last one too.
Now he does have a few power rushes, so he would be able to deal damage, but he is gonna defend.
Mm-hmm.
Probably his best play at this point.
I don't know. Alright, Shadow Queen charging up. I think that's her turn.
Kappy looking like he's checkmate.
Yeah,
Gibstack gets
it
last
might be.
stand.
All right, he's going for. She's going for the 14 damage attack. You gonna super guard it? Oh, he can't.
Not. So that is a loss of 5 points for Kappy. He's still not out of it, but unfortunately the sequence
that
is
is unfortunate.
at an unholy amount, which means he cannot encounter bosses until he manages to lower his sequence.
That is very, very unfortunate. That was a huge time loss for Kappy as well, because he spent all that time in that fight, and he ended up losing 5 points.
Gibstack looking to fight Atomic Boo here.
And yeah, he definitely can. Oh no, Gib! Gib!
There's a first.
Yikes! Gib accidentally letting the booze carry him on out. That's unfortunate.
Kappy recently spawned in the room that would typically have Grotus, but his sequence is too off from being able to do that fight.
I'm guessing Gib feels pretty silly about that one.
Another crystal star for Kappy.
All right, we'll see how Kappy decides to handle the rest of this run. Provided the right circumstances come about, he can make a comeback, although it is extremely unlikely at this point.
And remember, these players have no idea what their opponent's score is. Gibstack lowering his sequence.
Very nice. Kappy's taking a little bit of time here to blow off all these posters. That's a good 15 seconds in time loss there. Not sure why he went for that. Ooh, Kappy has a chance to lower his sequence here.
Yeah, he does. As long as he gets the key and hits the button.
Yep.
There we go.
And that's going to put his sequence down to 14. It was a very, very nice move. All right, let's see what Kappy can pull here. Oh, Gibstack getting Atomic Boo again. Will he let the booze carry him out this time? Here are the boos.
Had time it right.
Yeah, if you wait too long to spin your hammer and you get too many boos on you, they'll carry you out. And unfortunately, that does not reset the room. All right, and he has officially progged the Atomic Boo cutscene to start. Kappy, I think, going for some more moon grinding.
Which is not a bad play. Oh, I think he might have realized his fate, or he's trying to go for a very geometric drawing. Very artistic.
Ooh, Gibstack. Gibstack nailing Boo with some eggs.
That's an interesting one. I've never killed anyone with
both of them leveling up at the same time now. That is true. It is possible to one swing Atomic Boo, and that is optimal, but also very risky. And Kappy getting the Shadow Queen again.
Ooh.
I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can handle her though.
He may have to decline.
He probably will end up declining. I honestly don't see I honestly don't see him being able to take this fight. And Gibstack reloading in the crane game room, which is unusual. Oh, all right. He's pulled
finding Gloomtail.
Gloomtail.
One of the better bosses to find.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Unlike Hooktail, there isn't multiple phases to go through here. All right, Kappy making this decision here.
Kappy's going
for the fight. Wow. This is a ballsy man, ladies and gentlemen. If he wants this, if he wants these 25 points, that means he has to stay true to his name and basically super guard everything. And fortunately, most of Shadow Queen's attacks are super guardable, barring only one. And that one being where the dead hands drag you into the ground. That one, unfortunately, cannot be super guarded.
Gibstack getting Gloomtail now is up to 108 points.
All right, and Gibstack. Yep, Gibstack making quick work of Gloomtail there.
Should be at 108 when the follow.
See what Kappy decides to do here. Okay, Kappy does have a boost sheet. I don't know if he has one for phase 3.
No, 106. Pardon me.
He's going to be able to make it to phase 3 for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Gets super guard.
Nice super guard on that. Misses it on that. And gets it on there. All right. And Gibstack getting the very next boss in the sequence. The Shadow Sirens 2. And he has multi-bounce, so he has... oh, wait, no. Actually, that isn't his strat. I forgot.
But he is definitely reconsidering, or at least we're equipping some new badges.
I wonder how he's going to handle this one, actually. All right, Kappy at the very end of phase 2 here. He gets a dizzy dial from the audience. Not really going to be of any use in this fight, because Shadow Queen is immune to all status effects.
I mean, it's a final boss, essentially.
All right. And looks like Yoshi's first victim is Beldum. Doing about 100 damage to Beldum right there. That's, like,
woo,
ridiculous overkill.
Keeping Yoshi alive at all costs.
And Dupla's going for Mario. Gibstack getting the super guard there. Pretty easy super guard. Ooh, that one is a very difficult one to super guard, though. All right, Marilyn
is my least favorite.
Marilyn is next.
She can be quite troubling, especially with her lightning
yes.
attack. But she goes down.
She can charge up. All right, let's see what Dupla's. I believe he's going to copy Mario or Yoshi here. This attack should be pretty easy to super guard. Oh, yeah, he's going for Mario. Oh,
doesn't need to.
Very nice play by Gib.
And down
only
goes
2 bounces goes Yoshi. Wow, there you go.
10 more points to Gibstack. Very nice.
Excellently played there.
All right, Kappy and finally in phase 3. Weighing his options.
We'll see what he decides to do here.
Now, optimally,
he's going for the Ruby Star. Yeah. So I think what his plan is here. He wants to kill both of those hands. That way, Shadow Queen only has one other attack turn.
Now, in a optimal run, you can defeat the Shadow Queen in about 4.5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes.
Right, there they go.
Really pushing it. So, yeah. Kappy has to be mindful of the time he has left, because he has to also account for any cutscenes that happen after.
Oh, there you go. Okay, Gibstack fully taking advantage of TIK20's ability to go ahead and enter in that room. And Kappy takes another death.
Same boss. Oh.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
That is.
All right. Thankfully, one of the most recent updates allowed a shorter respawn time, so you don't have to wait 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's a very welcome feature. Gibstack getting the up arrow, which allows you to upgrade your partner again.
Kappy finding a power. I mean, charge P. Is that item does actually change, which is weird, but it does.
Isn't a glitch. That is just how it was programmed. Gibstack going for Grotus, then Bowser and Cammy.
Again, the next boss in the sequence.
Yeah. Kappy able to lower his sequence.
All right, let's see what Gibstack decides to do to play this. He should be able to take out Grotus, no problem. Hopefully, Yoshi is still in peril.
Oh,
Kappy! A third time.
Ooh.
I honestly don't think he's going for this time. He can't.
I think he's learned his lesson. I mean, he's been fantastic at getting to phase 3. But
I mean, phase 3 isn't necessarily difficult to get through. Phase 3 though is the big thing. That's where you have to really use your noodle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. Oh, wait a second. Yoshi's no longer in peril. Ooh, this could be interesting
immediately.
For there we go. Kappy becoming the Shadow Queen's servant. That isn't going to increase his decrease his point total, but it is, however, going to give him a sequence penalty of 405. Gibstack does have a few life shrooms in reserve.
Interesting to see what he's going to do now. He's probably looking for a multi-hit item to get rid of those little, I forget what they're called, that are guarding Grotus. Yeah.
Grotus X.
Grotus X, thank you.
Ooh, okay. So Gibstack deciding to use, I believe he used the Courage Shell on Yoshi. That would allow him to raise his defense, and I don't think it worked for him. But we'll see what happens here.
Not.
Ooh, that's the second life shroom.
Ooh.
And even after all that, Yoshi still isn't in peril. That is correct.
3 stats ailments.
That is correct. Low sequence means earlier rooms with like bosses will spawn, and you will trigger those bosses.
And there are many ways to alter your sequence based off of chapter-specific items and events. And even just launching into a certain room will change your sequence.
Right.
It's a little bit arbitrary, but that's the nature of the beast.
Alright, he's going to kill all the Grotus X's here.
And he's going to protect Mario.
Actually, if, I wonder, can he, I think even if he guards this... Oh!
That's exactly what he wanted.
There he goes.
Say goodbye to Grotus.
What a play by Gibstack. What a play. That was incredible.
Very fortunate.
And that, my friends, is why this requires skill. Because if you don't have the skill to know what to do in that situation, you'd be dead.
It really does require a lot of practice, an innate understanding of what's going on internally with the game, and just understanding the best routes to take, and if you're going to us one strategy over another, and dedicating yourself to it.
Yep. All right, so boss number 2 here. Gibstack does have an advantage because Yoshi is in peril.
And they didn't level up either, so yeah, but Yoshi is definitely going to be in peril.
Ooh, okay. I think he'll be able to survive here, but it's gonna be risky. He is gonna have to take out Bowser first.
And then pray that Cammy goes for Mario, and Mario doesn't die from it. We've now passed the 5-minute mark for both players.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Bowser's going down first. Bam! 100 damage straight to Bowser's face. Ooh, swapping to Bobbery. All right. Oh,
we have
Mario barely
Mario
hanging in there. There he goes. Again, what a play.
So, Grotus, Bowser, and Cammy are a special case. Grotus is worth 8 points. Bowser and Cammy are also worth 8 points. So, if you defeat them both, that's 16 points.
Very, very creative and excellent maneuvers by Gibstack there.
Absolutely.
The Grotus and Bowser fight was just absolutely amazing. He did end up burning 2 life shrooms, but the way they handled that, despite his limited resources, was nothing short of a miracle.
Kappy lowering his sequence significantly with the blue key.
Yeah, but right now I believe it is all but over. Gibstack has practically a 100-point lead right now.
Yeah.
Make that exactly a 100-point lead.
Kappy going for the Grotus fight.
Gibstack getting another 6 points, and his sequence lowers again.
Gibstack having unbelievable luck. Well done.
All right, let's see how Kappy decides to take on Grotus and Bowser. I don't know if he'll have enough time to finish both of them off.
I just hope he doesn't lose another 5 points.
Me too. Gibstack deciding to fight an Ember here. Wonder why.
Perhaps he's going
just throwing that egg bomb.
I mean, these aren't exactly. He's using the super hammer. I think at this point Gibstack is happy with the score.
Yeah, I would say so. Despite what happened to him, like he still performed admirably well. All right, and it looks like Grotus's shield is now gone, meaning it is open season for Grotus's head.
Can he be frozen?
I don't think so.
At least he gets a 3 damage in. Kappy missing the guard.
Gibstack doing some last-minute impromptu grinding here. DOU05. Troy of Athens, you can. It sometimes is beneficial. Especially if you're in a fight you know you can't win. It's better to just wait it out rather than risk losing points over it.
It really matters as to what room you spawn in. If you're just fighting regular enemies and you feel confident, you can continue. But if you run into a boss, well, then it becomes a little bit more problematic.
Mm-hmm. And Kappy has exactly 18 seconds left. I don't think he can do too much more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Kappy is done.
His final score is 39 points. Give with less than a minute to go.
All right, we're gonna hear a little bit from each runner as soon as their runs are done. Gibstack has about 30 seconds left.
He's in a pretty amusing situation with this Buzzy.
Oh! All right, 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's over.
All right. Congratulations.
Final score is 144 to 39. Unfortunately, it is very much a blowout, but it's still anyone's match. I mean, Kappy can come back on the second round.
We've seen it before. We can see it again.
Absolutely. We'll take a little bit of time and talk to each of our runners here. See how they thought about their runs and how they felt how things went. Just as soon as they join the voice call. Or they might not. It looks like it may be opting not to.
Hi.
Hey, Gibstack, how are you?
That was pretty alright.
Well done.
Yeah, no, seriously, like the Grotus Bowser fight was absolutely fantastic. I did not think you'd be able to make it through that, but that was some very creative play that you pulled there.
Hey, Kappy, well done on your run.
Dude, shut up. I think this is the worst score I've ever gotten, actually.
In your defense, you got the Shadow Queen 3 times.
It would have been 4, actually. I got to her room again during the 405 sequence.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry, Kappy. You get like the most abnormally bad luck possible.
Dude, Gibstack.
You got dealt a really bad hand.
Listen, listen. My hand was actually pretty good in the beginning. I felt like I was all ready to go, and I could literally destroy any boss. But then I totally, like... I know this because I've stratted around it before, but I just forgot that Shadow Queen's cutscene heals all partners. So when I was grinding the shop, you know, and I got impatient and left the grotto shop, I was like, I don't need another Trials 2. Well, I did. And if I had had it, I would have won. Not against Gibstack. I would have beaten the Shadow Queen, for sure.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
So I just like, because I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, she heals Yoshi. How am I supposed to get into peril without, like, just taking tons of damage?
Yeah, that's the thing about Phase 3. It's a very tricky wall to overcome, especially if you're using riskier strats like danger or peril mode.
Well, that right there, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, that's why danger power bounce is so good, because right out the gate in Phase 3, you can just start attacking.
Exactly. Yeah, and I believe both you and Gibstack did get Shea Rippo, but decided not to use him.
I had 2 coins.
I was already in full peril mode for Yoshi.
Gibstack, what was your score? I'm not looking.
I got 144.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay, so Kappy, it looked to me like mid game it sounded like
you were divided.
But yeah, you kind of were like experimenting with different strats.
You had a power bounce
to go for the mega. Yeah, you wanted to go for the Mega Rush, and then you ended up getting Power Rush and maybe like a couple one Power Bounce and like a couple Power Rushes.
I just wanted like safety nets just in case I could get both of them into peril.
Options.
Right. No, I completely understand that.
It was
Yeah,
just
I
It's
think
just a
Shadow
little
Queen.
risky to do that. It's just a really risky move to do that late in the game.
one thing that was interesting is that both runners, even past the 40-minute mark, were still at the shops, and they hadn't really begun grinding yet.
Dude, my luck is trash.
It really is. I feel bad.
It's
No, it's
okay.
all good,
That's why we do 2 out of 3.
But yeah, dude, like I got 2 sequence lowers, and both of them went straight to Shadow Queen. No like other bosses. I got Smorg once. No like bosses to like bolster my score at all though, you know? Like it was literally
Yeah.
Shadow Queen.
That was the worst part of it.
So I don't know.
All I have to say about
Man.
all I have to say about my run, like most of it wasn't too interesting, but at the end I wanted to get Yoshi in apparel just by running into enemies and letting him die and then healing with a dried shroom, but I just couldn't get any enemies, and then I warped to Grotus and I was like, this is gonna be hard to manipulate, and I only kind of luckily pulled it off for the most part, but like I had to rely on some attack RNG, but it worked out. So
The thing is, you did know, like you took into account how much damage,
well, like
how
like,
much damage each thing did, how much damage each attack did.
I mean, like against Grotus, like he used the flame attack, and I just had to hope that he used the flame attack, because if he didn't, then I
You might have been
wouldn't-
dead, right?
because like if he used the thunder, if he used any other attack, I wouldn't have been able to
Whoops.
get him in apparel. So it worked out, luckily. And then with the Cammy thing, like I didn't know if I had a last stand on. I mean, that's why I get a last
This man
stand.
gets
but-
Grotus and Bowser and Cammy.
He got pretty much all of Chapter 8. Let me think. Dark Bones,
Yeah, I did.
Gloomtail,
Shadow Queen.
Shadow Sirens. Other than Shadow Queen, which you got in abundance of. You could have given some to him.
How many points is Shadow Queen again?
25.
25.
Dude, if I had beaten her 3 times, holy crap. Out of PB'd.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
All right.
we'll go ahead and
Yeah.
get ready for game 2 here. Kappy,
Time for
really,
game over.
really pulling for you on this next game. I believe you can do a lot better.
Dude, I'm
don't
just
get-
trying to get, bro. I'm trying to get game over. What does Grotus do? He goes dodgy, of course.
Best of luck to
Also,
both of you.
Oh, jeez.
Also, Kappy, just one thing. Just remember, there are rooms that you can reload out of. Like as soon as you get the moon and the sunstones, you can
Yeah,
reload. That
I
room.
remembered that, and then I accidentally did the wrong one.
You can also reload during the curse chest. That's
Yes.
another one.
I
Which-
remembered halfway through. I was like, "Can I reload during the chat?" And I was like, "Wait, I can."
All
Well,
right.
anyways, best of luck to both of you. And
Yeah.
Please have better luck than Shadow Queen 4 times and or
I
top
agree.
rank boss.
Listen, Gibstack, I can't make any promises.
I know. I'm sorry. Still,
It's all good.
it's all
Now
good.
people
This is
can
all
witness
good
first-
fun.
People can witness firsthand that I truly do have like some of the worst luck. All right, good luck. I'm signing off.
Yep.
Okay. Good luck to
All
both
right.
of you.
Good luck.
All right.
Wow.
We're
What a
getting
first
ready for
match.
game 2 here. I gotta say that was, it was rather unfortunate on Kappy's end. However, I do believe some of it was preventable. Like he said, he misjudged how many trial stews he needed. I definitely probably would have gotten more.
On top of that, too, he's also the last time he ran the 1 hour challenge was on an earlier version, so he had to very quickly do his homework on what updates were added. But no, I agree with you. He definitely needed more trial stews, more blue sheets. He had the badges. He just, if I were Gib and Kappy, I would have likely started grinding earlier, I think. But other than that, I think they both did what they wanted to do, and they succeeded at that. Kappy got some poor RNG, ended up with Shadow Queen. Gibstack ended up getting quite a nice run.
Well, I mean, it all comes down to how you use your resources. And Kappy outright stated that he did use his resources incorrectly. So we'll see if he can correct his mistakes in this next run.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing it.
Me too. He is, because I do not underestimate Kappy. He is a very, very good runner and very good at this game. Okay, so it looks like both of them are ready to go.
Even Gibstack is rooting for him.
Also, if anyone wants to know more about the randomizer, just type !TTYD in the chat. There is a link to the Discord, a link to the bracket, link to the schedule, a link to the randomizer itself.
All right, so it appears that we're going to be the ones counting down. I guess I'll take the honors. All right, so we're going to go... Aquana can. There we go.
All right.
You beat me to it. You beat my world record. You beat me to the countdown. You go ahead.
What can I say? I live life fast.
He sure does.
All right, so we have a little bit of a delay here.
Oh, no, there we go.
Okay,
there we
cool.
go. We are good.
And here we go. All right, Gibstack getting a neat item there. That's dynamite. That's a good grinding item. Gibstack also gets a life shroom right away. I'm not sure if I agree with the item he got. He could have reloaded that room for something slightly better, but
it's always good to have a life shroom.
Oh yeah, no, it's good insurance, and I usually get one if I see it at the shop.
Ooh, Kappy getting power bounds
for free. That's basically 100 coins he no longer has to spend at the shop, so that's good for him.
And
quick change is also a very good badge.
Would have helped him last round, I think, but unfortunately, it is quite expensive.
Right, if Kappy gets Gore 1 again, he can sell that badge for 250 coins. Right, Kappy gets a shop almost immediately.
One of the better shops at that.
Say third best shop in the game. Kappy got power bounce. All right, and Gibstack doing the flurry chest room in the Riddle Tower. Oh, actually, Gibstack got it too. All right, and unfortunately for Kappy, even though his sequence was low, he could not fight Blooper because bosses don't spawn in until 20 minutes.
As well as the crystal stars will not spawn until 5 minutes have passed.
And you can't spawn into pit rooms until 10 minutes. All right, Gibstack reloading this room here, which is interesting.
Let's see if Kappy can get this reload in time.
There he goes. He got it.
Well done. Learning from his past run.
Already learning from his mistakes, yes. Kappy opting not to do that room. I usually don't do that room either. It is kind of slow. Yes, it's a point after 20 seconds, but it's still kind of slow. And Gibstack getting a jelly super. It's a cool 100 coins right there. Both of them are now tied at 3 points apiece.
Kappy getting a second power bounce. And a hammer man.
Oh, and accidentally gets into an encounter with that spiked Goomba.
Who's holding a wonderful item, so he's going to probably take the encounter.
I hope he does. I hope he drops it. Chances are he will. There he goes.
There it is.
That's another. I think that's. No, that's his first Dust Dynamite. I think Gibstack had his Dust Dynamite.
The other one, I believe.
Yep.
Kappy taking the We're about to get the Shine Sprite and get the Power Smash out of it.
Doing that the very slow way, though, he could have
Mhm.
just reloaded the room into the north loading zone. He would have spawned there.
Very true.
All right, there's really nothing in this room here, aside from, like, I believe maybe a flip panel and a Shine Sprite that you need the Ultra Boots for.
Well, I mean, there's the in coupon. Like, we can't discount that. The in coupon strat, man.
Ah, okay. So enemies are always guaranteed to drop one of the held items. That's good to know. I had a feeling that was the case. I just wanted to make sure it was correct.
I didn't. And
Ooh,
yeah.
Gibstack getting into an encounter himself. But quick on that super guard.
Kappy going for 2 items here. One of them is Super Shroom. One of them is Gradual Syrup. Ultra Shroom. I'm sorry. Moved too quickly and saw a different color. Gibstack picking up a mistake.
Not exactly not exactly a room I like spending too much time in. Even though like the item yield is somewhat high, you have to.
It's a long process to get out of that room.
It's a long process, yeah.
Kappy doing an interesting strat.
Ooh, gets a whack-a-bomb. Fun fact, whack-a-bombs are actually worth 100 coins on the train. On the Access Express, if sold, they are worth 100 coins.
Gibstack just did a very interesting skip. So this is a puzzle room where you have to follow the track as it lights up. Instead, he used Yoshi to hover over to a later section, as the track is incorrectly based off of how fast you're moving. Ooh, and he gets Quake Hammer. Kappy likely to reload this one in time. Yep.
Yep. So Gibstack right now has 2 pieces to the puzzle. And Kappy's spawning into Gore 2. His sequence is still 8, so if he wants that follower, he is going to need to respawn at the Dokkan loading zone.
Looks like he's going for an item hunt. Finds Timing Tutor.
Yep.
Ooh, not getting some good item RNG here. All right, both players can receive crystal stars at this point.
Gibstack getting loose points here and there. Gets one from the Riddle Tower.
Kappy getting an L emblem, also worth quite a fair bit of coin, if I recall.
I think they're about 150 for the L and the W emblem.
Gibstack getting the black key necessary for the paper curse.
Tube curse.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, tube curse. Tube curse. Paper curse is in Hotel Cap.
Now another a thing that is good to know is if there is an item in a room and it like takes a long time to go grab that item, I usually don't go for that item just because it wastes more time than it saves. Yes, sometimes you might get lucky and the item is a useful item, but more often than not, it won't.
The trek to get there and back is just not worth it. 9 times out of 10. You have to play the odds sometimes.
Exactly.
Kappy doing some nice dodges around the enemy encounters.
Ooh, Kappy again with the really, really long room here.
Yeah, a room like this, he could have simply reloaded and gotten that upper door, which would have saved him some time.
Usually, if I can, I try to spend like less than 10 seconds in a room if I can help it.
I agree, unless there's a forced Like if you're doing something like upgrading a partner or any elongated sequence. But even then, you can shorten those to at least 15 seconds.
Ooh, Gibstack
Gibstack with the Emerald Star. Well done.
It's not the most useful of crystal stars, but it is still worth 2 points.
We just saw a nice skip by Gibstack to avoid loading into the gold what's it called, bullet bills. You just loaded into the north loading zone of that room.
Now, a really cool thing you can do here is you can actually keep reloading your loading zone until you spawn out of that back pipe. Then, with the ability to lock your loading zone, you can just keep spawning out of that back pipe.
Now, something equally as interesting just happened. Kappy got a star piece, which typically is a very easy to find item in the Thousand Year Door. They're littered everywhere in secret places. But here is just one of the many randomized items. So getting a star piece is worth a point.
And Gibstack not getting too good item luck from Charlieton there. Ooh, Gibstack can get a free power rush here from the shop for not free, but he can get a power rush here from the shop for a lower amount of coins than it would normally cost. Normally
That's
it's
right.
50 coins. He bought it for 35.
There's an up arrow for Kappy.
Unfortunately, unlike item shops, there is a finite amount of badges that you can buy off the counter and from the badge shop. Basically, once you buy the badge from the badge shop, it is unavailable to buy again.
Gib is in good shape. Kappy is going to get... Oh, no, his sequence is past getting the letter P. But it's going to be interesting to see. Is he going to try to skip to avoid using the key here? Yep. We get it the first try. Indeed he will.
Oh, wow. Gibstack has like a lot of good selling badges. So there's no wonder he was able to max out his coin count so soon. All right, and he's going to go ahead and equip that power rush. I think Gibstack also has Quake Hammer, and he did spawn in one of the best grinding rooms, Moo 01, famous for its 4 clefts that always spawn on the right.
And Gibstack's just going to have a lot of fun here.
Ooh, throwing that Zest Dynamite for an easy kill.
Easy and time saving.
All right, so he's going to equip that Quake Hammer. I believe. No? Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, he's equipping the Quake Hammer, and he is also equipping 1 Power Rush. We'll see what he'll be able to do with this. I still feel like this is a good room to stay in.
I agree. I definitely would not be leaving anytime soon. If you find yourself in Mua, you are in a position to do some damage. Even if you have to do power lift, not a power lift, power punch. I would stay there. Yeah. Level the hell out of Mario. Get some BP, some FP.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Gibstack. That's going to cost him 1 life stream. Ah, very nice. Gibstack was able to level up off of that. And he was able to use the power punch to allow his attack to be boosted by 2. So it's just little things like that. If you have that if you have those resources, use them to their fullest. All right, Gibstack has supercharge, so he'll be able to
Kappy
use
getting the
that too.
crystal star and the emerald
Ooh,
star
wow,
in the
back to
same
back.
room.
That's
The
4 points
RNG is
right
finally
there.
improving.
Gonna bridge the gap a little bit between their points. Right now, Gibstack is grinding.
Gibstack and
Ooh, Kappy getting the moon
Mario
too, but I don't think he can. I don't think he can make full use of it right now. Gibstack using his supercharge. I believe that boosts his attack power by 3.
3 or 4. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows.
Here we go. And that is most certainly enough to kill them.
Thankfully, the moon dropping on them is not enough to kill them.
And Gibstack gets another level up from that. Kappy gets a jelly candy that is worth 100 coins. Valuable item to sell in a shop. All right, let's see what Gibstack decides to do from here on out. I think he's probably going to go again with the supercharged strat, but he needs to make sure also that he doesn't miss these super guards, or partner is going to suffer a casualty here. Oh no, it raised it by 4. Okay, yeah, you were right.
Kappy is eyeing either the gold bar or the Zest Dynamite. Likely the gold bar.
I think that is what he's going for.
Yep.
All right, and here comes the Quake Hammer.
Bam. And bam goes the dynamite. It is 24 points in Gibstack's favor, and Kappy trailing with only 16. Still a close race, and bosses have yet to start spawning. They have about 5 minutes each. But, oh, Kappy eyeing a crystal star, elects not to take it. Don't blame him, it was a sapphire star.
Yeah, usually if crystal stars do end up appearing, whoa, Kappy hitting the jackpot, getting that gold bar times 3. Right now, Gibstack is slightly more set up, as he does have Power Bounce, Quake Hammer, and 1 Power Rush.
And he's certainly just going to get even more and more prepared for anything that comes his way as he levels.
Oh, no. Oh, Kappy.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. So what Kappy just did is he reloaded the room too soon, and it didn't count the item going into his inventory.
We stressed reloading to him so much that he thought he'd get away with it in the in this room, but unfortunately, it is time consuming. But we do have...
that's a loss right there, man. That's unfortunate.
Thankfully, it's only about, I think, 7 or 8 seconds that he's lost, and whatever time he's going to spend finding the item he wants to replace it with.
Right. Well, he still has to spend time here, though, plus the time it takes for the crane to grab the item.
Yeah, the crane room is always a mixed bag. It's nice to see 3 items exposed at once, but you do have to spend quite a bit of time waiting for it to drop. Supercharge on Gibstack. Looks like it's the Same situation as before. No reason to change what works.
There really isn't a whole lot more that Gibstack can do as far as improving his grinding situation, unless one of the clefts were to drop a rush badge. Kappy getting another shot at the gold bar ×3.
Something tells me he was reloading explicitly for that item.
I feel like he was.
Had to validate himself. Well done. In any case, he did get it. That's 300 coins for him.
There we go. Okay, he gets the gold bar ×3.
He's still interested in the crane room.
Oh, he's getting the sapphire star. Again,
so we're 2 points.
Not something I do agree with, but again, points are points.
The points are points, and at the end of the day, if you have to get them at a more micro level than other strategies, all the more power to you.
Well, what people don't realize is, yes, most of the points do come from bosses, but those small points here and there do add up.
Gibstack just got a crystal star of his own. Unfortunately, the text box moves so quickly, I wasn't able to tell you which crystal star it was.
I think it was the crystal star.
No.
Nope. It was the emerald star. All right, Kappy getting a palace key here. That's going to force his sequence to 393.
But it doesn't matter.
The super boots.
You just, yeah. Wonderful.
And that gets his sequence back down to 105.
I believe that's the first time we've seen a boots or... Ooh, Kappy getting the chest. There's the boat curse for him. That's a nice 6 points.
All right, after Kappy gets this boat curse, they'll be exactly 6 points apart. Gibstack going for the DOU04 key. Usually close to boss time, I tend to avoid this key just because it takes about 10 seconds to grab.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, and Kappy going for the supernova strat here. Gibstack having a lovely conversation with Bobbery inside his house.
Last stand.
Don't think Bobbery is wanting any company right now. All right, and oh, the HP plus badge. Denying Kappy that one turn win he was hoping for. And Gibstack, I think, forgetting. Oh no, he's going for the Shine Sprite blocks. Which, in any case, I do not agree with because they are slow and they also more than likely force you into an encounter with those guys. But he's being
this is a difficult room to
doing it anyway.
He's gonna try for the run around for the shroom broth.
Well, he got it. Kappy getting a pit room, a low pit room. All right, score is now 26-35. Both players are now in boss territory.
Kappy can get, I'd say about a little less than half of the remaining bosses. Gibstack is in a better sequence, so there are more bosses at his disposal, I believe.
Gibstack isn't very set up with like badges, but he is set up, I believe, as far as levels go.
Gibstack getting a nice power bounce and jam and jelly from what is arguably one of the better loading zones because you can keep on reloading it for those lovely coconuts.
And Gibstack making full use of the loading zone lock code, meaning that you will automatically force that loading zone to the one you choose.
Ooh,
Gibstack
nice
getting a
life
life
shroom.
shroom. Very nice. Wonder which item Gibstack is going for here. There's a power rush. That's a free power rush for Gibstack. That's going to give him 2.
But at least now he can hold some ground. Should
Not
he
a
face
whole
a
lot,
boss?
though. All right, he is
Oh, he's
equipping
got a jump man as well,
That's
so
going
that
to be
raises.
+1 attack power.
Then you
Jumpman also disables the hammer, so you can use that at your own risk.
You add the supercharge into that, and I think that's Gibstack's current strategy until he finds a shop.
I think so too. And Kappy getting a moon room so he could do some grinding. Unfortunately, gets a room with only 2 clefts in it. He does have a Quake Hammer. Only going to do 2 damage to the clefts. Oh, and gets smacked in the head with a bucket.
I gotta love that bucket.
Fun fact, that bucket nearly killed one of my runs.
That bucket has killed my run. Gibstack, lucky!
Very
Gold
nice.
stack times
He does
3.
he does have max money, but that is that's good to fall back on once he spends it. Because then he can just get those points back that he loses from.
And Kappy getting a gold bar too. Everyone's about those
Everyone's
gold
about
bars.
that gold today.
Well, that you know what they say, cash is king.
Gibstack getting the atomic boo room, but can he do atomic boo? He can't.
I don't think so. Can he?
Nope.
No. You can get 1 point. Well, longer points. Sometimes I avoid it if I'm in a dire situation.
Ooh, Gibstack now gets the super hammer. If he had this, he could have fought atomic boo.
Must be kicking
Hindsight
now.
is 2020. All right, I'm going to be right back. Hopefully you can hold down the fort for me.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Gibstack acquiring Super Hammer, as we were discussing before. Kappy going in the moon room, grinding his way through. Gibstack, interesting that he's not going. He's probably going to end up going to the shop to try and sell off his goods, or rather, hopefully, buy some power rushes or danger items. Are there going to be any? No. But I think he's going to continue to... No, he's going to go out of the Blitz Pit. Indeed, neither Kappy nor Gibstack is set up for bosses at this point. Now, Kappy is grinding, which is good, and Gib has the money, which is good. So they both are in a situation where they can then prepare themselves for bosses, but they're missing that one step. Kappy looking at his badges, seeing what he can do with them. Gib has found the shop that he is going to go with, and he's going to reload until he's happy with what he sees in there. Shooting Star seems to... Oh, yeah. He has to sell first, or store. He's going to store. That's actually quite a smart move. Alright, stealing a life shroom away from the cleft is Kappy, or rather Miss Mouse. And it might still drop, so that might be 2 life shrooms for him. All right, now Gib is going to grab some shooting stars just in case he encounters a boss, so he can deal damage to every enemy in that room. Gibstack is continuing to reload.
All right, I have
welcome
returned.
back.
Let me know what I missed.
Kappy got a few life shrooms. All right, I'm not sure if he got two. I know he stole one from the battle with using Miss Mouse. He's been grinding on the moon. Gibstack is looking to get the best items he can from the shop, knowing that he has a low amount of time.
Very slow shop too.
Yeah, unfortunately,
that's unfortunate.
Neither of them are set up for bosses. The best is that Gibstack really only has shooting stars. That's the only part that I'd say he's marginally set up for. He really needs badges. That's what he needs.
Yes, he does.
Gibstack has so many items. He's elected to store instead of sell because he has no need for selling at this point. And as Zephylos was kind enough to prove in chat, storing is faster than selling. I actually did not know that. Kappy gets a very slow shop, but he is.
It's a
likely
slightly faster. It's a slightly faster shop than the one Gibstack got.
Oh yeah.
Because Gibstack has to ride the elevator up every single time before he reloads the room.
Kappy has a lot to sell too. Now the scores are getting
here
close.
Comes the score. The score is going up. $35 to $37 now.
Now if Kappy's going for the shooting stars, so they both have shooting stars.
I wonder how many of them he's planning on getting. Okay, so Gibstack going for the double dip. So he's going for. I'm guessing he's probably going for the point swap strat here. But for that strat, he needs Mega Rush or Mega Rush P.
Neither of which he has. Oh, there's something that Kappy likes.
There we go. Kappy is happy.
He only buys 2. That's interesting.
Wow. I wonder why.
Do you think he accidentally reloaded? Well, he did find Mega Rush P, so
yeah, I think he prefers the Mega Rush P strat.
And as he discussed in the mid-game stream, he does like to have a backup. So he does have some Power Rush going and some Mega Rush P, so that both his partner and Mario can do some damage. Interesting, avoids the Quake Hammer.
Oh, and another Mega Rush P for sale. I wonder what else he's trying to go for. Well, 30 minutes are left on the clock here.
It might be dried shrooms.
Oh, he's going for trial stews. Okay, yeah. All he needs are trial stews. Hopefully he can get it.
Nice Jelly Ultra by Gibstack, although he has never really had an issue with items at this point. Both players have fantastic items that they've been selling or storing.
Oh,
Gibstack.
There we go. Gibstack gets the boo sheets.
Gibbs forced to sell some very cheap items just to make room in his inventory.
Welcome to Shop Simulator 2018. In case you guys are wondering, that Crystal Star is not actually the Crystal Star. It is a badge that shows you Art Attack's hitboxes. And the reason why is some bosses have larger hitboxes. So if you want to do 3 damage to some bosses, you're going to need to know where their hitboxes extend to. Ooh, Kappy gets exactly 2 boo sheets. How do you feel about that?
I'm not so sure that was the smartest play. I probably would have opted for a few extra, even if I never use them. It's just giving me that extra bit of confidence.
In the pocket. Yeah.
Now, an interesting note about that Art Attack hitbox item you mentioned earlier. That was actually a feature that was ported from the Paper Mario 2 demo that existed in that version of the game and was ported right over to this version.
I actually didn't know that. Kappy finding a little bit difficult to find the trial stew.
Gibstack leaves and enters probably the one other room he was hoping for.
Yep.
But
is he gonna go for it though? He could always opt to.
He
could always opt to just raise his BP and sacrifice a different stat.
There is a certain bit of hesitation.
This is where the strategy really, really comes into play. You get these opportunities, and you have to choose: do I take it or do I leave it?
And he's taking it. So he's going to be in permanent danger, which is exactly what it says on the tin. He's going to be very dangerous, both in terms of attacking power and his threat level. So he can be hit by most enemies in one shot, and down he goes.
All right, well, here we go. Both of them aren't too far apart in points right now, because both of them had a little bit of a slow go here.
But they never equipped slow go.
All right, and Kappy equipping all of his rush badges here.
Gibbs finding the paper, the plane curse. It's a nice 6 points for him.
And lowering his sequence all the way down to 15. So he is poised and ready to fight.
That is a sexy sequence number.
And Kappy could also lower his sequence here too if he so chooses. And
looks like,
does he?
Oh, looked like he was going to for a second.
Gets stuck into that encounter.
An unavoidable encounter unless you are doing some frame perfect task level strategies.
So we're definitely going to see some interesting plays here from both gentlemen. Neither of them have exactly what they wanted, but if they stayed any longer, then they would have to they'd be losing more time. So
I sense if they were I sense if they were in voice chat, they would just be so frustrated right now. They would just be cursing.
Probably.
Kappy reevaluating his strategy.
Kappy and Gibstack right now 15 points apart.
With 25 minutes on the clock. They're almost at the same time.
Yeah, I believe they're like exactly 5 seconds apart. Ooh, Kappy getting a nasty sequence hike from HOM00, the Riverside Station. And since he already got the key, there's nothing else he can do. He can't get the key again.
Not fun room.
Gibstack
getting super boost
here, though. And that's going to lower his sequence back to 105.
Both of these players are boss hunting to no avail.
And Kappy needs to get one soon here to catch up to Gibstack, because right now he's got a 17-point lead. Gibstack getting Gore 1, but I don't think he can really do anything there, so he immediately leaves.
It's rare when you go to Gore 1 and you have no advantage of being there. Typically, that's one of the better rooms to spawn in, sell badges and what have you, but in this stage in the game, it's the last place they want to see because they're just kicking themselves.
Exactly.
There is a mistake.
And a shroom fry.
Oh man, Colleen, what are you eating? This is very rare that we've gotten this long and we haven't hit a boss.
Ooh, Kappy gets an extra boo sheet. That's always a welcome. That's always a welcome item.
Very wise of him to keep it.
Gibstack getting MRI 7, but I don't know what else he can do here. I don't know if he has. Does he have everything he needs? Oh, he's
confident he does.
He left the room.
Ooh, Kappy losing his sequence.
I think what Kappy doesn't realize is he can reload. He can just press LB to reload the room, and it will more than likely choose the other loading zone, which is that train. And Gibstack getting the Shadow Siren 2 fight. We'll see how he can manage this fight with the resources he has.
It took a few tries, but Kappy did find the floor panel that held a Zest Dynamite for him.
Ooh, Kenpachi with that trash talk, dude.
All right, Gibstack. We have a boss. We
finally have our boss.
Chapter
23 minutes. Let's see what Gibstack decides to do here.
This is going to be a very interesting battle, I can tell you that much. It's not going to be your typical, jump and forget it. Or,
Yeah, no. He's going to have to play really creatively here. Oh, he's going for clock out.
Wow,
I
that's
wonder
interesting.
If this actually works.
It's gotta be pretty rare.
Shadow Sirens.
It's gotta be rare.
It might.
He got all three.
Wow.
Well done, Gibstack.
Last one of them. Nicely done by Gibstack.
This is a very interesting battle we have.
Some very creative strats here. And Gibstack taking that time to up his attack power with the supercharge.
I'd be worried about how many shooting stars he uses. He does need the inventory space, but he also needs to realize that there are other bosses.
He's going for a second supercharge. That's going to be another +4 attack power. All right, and they are officially unstunned. And here comes the attack. 14 damage. And down goes Beldam. And down comes the background.
Nothing that's quite as satisfying as when that background drop is what gives you the win. Gibstack with the egg bomb. Duplis with a dried shroom. This is some 4D chess we're playing here with Duplis.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I think this will finish it.
Almost.
Ooh. Maryland goes down.
Kappy looks like he's gonna get the paper curse, the tube curse. Tube curse. Made that mistake before, and I'm making it again.
The tube curse. That's gonna be 6 points to Kappy. 43 to. Well, now it's gonna be 59.
All right, Kappy. Reload. Reload.
Kappy.
Reload.
Well,
hey, there we
goes.
go. Little interesting background glitches going on. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, the Ruby Star. Now it's starting to get interesting. Now we're picking.
There is okay. I have to say this. Kappy is definitely not out of this just yet.
I have to agree. He definitely has an in.
I will definitely say he has, and he has an advantage here because his lower sequence. Gibstack doesn't have a whole lot of bosses he can use. It's up to Kappy to see what he can do here. All right,
well, he hasn't been to Goro 3 yet, so it's interesting that he hasn't gone to get a
no, he's leaving
a lottery ticket.
Yep. Well, it's only one. It's only 1 point.
I suppose so, and at this late, I mean, it is quite time consuming.
Yeah. All right, Kappy, now's your chance.
That wouldn't have been the worst room. Of course, he's looking for a boss. All right, chat. What do you think the next boss will be?
Ooh, Gibstack gets a gold star. And Kappy's starting a battle with that jungle fuzzy. All right, Kappy needs to get out of this room because that jungle fuzzy is very territorial.
And they tend to asexually reproduce.
Ooh, Kappy has an opportunity to lower his sequence even more. Does he take it? His sequence is already 195, which is about chapter 4.
He does go for it. Interesting.
That's going to open a few bosses for him. Going to open
early game bosses
Fuzzy,
too.
Hooktail, and Magnus 1. And Grubba.
There's a few on that list that are quite quick, especially given the amount of levels and the items.
If he gets them. Yeah. Let's see if he gets them.
Gibstack's
going the long way for this Garnet Star.
It is the Garnet Star. So
Kappy getting POU 5 and raising that sequence all the way up. And then he goes straight from that to Smorg. But here's the question. Does he fight him? I feel like he's...
If I were Kappy right now, I would probably not go in for this battle. Ooh, Gibstack had a chance to do Shadow Sirens. A second chance to do the Shadow Sirens.
Yeah, no, his sequence is very high right now, so he has a very definite disadvantage. Meaning Kappy could make up the difference here.
This could be the change if Gibstack keeps on running into rooms that are not bosses. Or a sequence lower. Oh, Gibstack finding the Shadow Queen.
Can he kill Shadow Queen?
All right, so
Bazzo, what do you think?
I think he's gonna walk away from this.
I feel like you're right. And that's going to be
I think he's cognizant enough that he can't beat this boss. He needs to get out. That's going to be a huge
penalty, though, if he doesn't do it.
At this point, his best bet then is to find a room with a lot of enemies, go for the levels, just try to add to that score as much as possible.
Oh, there we go. Going for this point swap strat. Nicely done by Kappy. And he is out of the... Wait, is he?
Yeah,
he's out
he's
of there.
He's out of it.
So he's going to take that 405 sequence.
He is now technically in the
is now bringing up the rear with 57 points to Gibstack 64. They are only 7 points apart now, and Kappy with the advantage. Kappy has a lower sequence than Gibstack. Gibstack, there's literally no bosses he can fight right now outside of Atomic Boo and Rock Hawk.
These are the kind of tournament battles you want. You want this kind of close disparity.
Yes.
Ooh, Gibstack was in a room where I might have said longer.
There we
Kappy,
go.
don't walk out of there. Don't walk out of there.
Do not walk out of there.
He doesn't know where. I don't think he's played in the version that has Dark Bones, but yep, he knows.
I think he knows. Yes, he does. My man.
That's gonna be a lot of points for him. He's gonna level from this.
Probably gonna be a level up too.
Yeah, there's a level in this. There's
let's see,
10 points, and then there's one for the coin.
Yep, exactly. That's gonna be about 13 points right there for Kappy.
That will give him the lead.
That will give him the lead, and that is valuable here right now. 14 minutes left. Kappy needs this.
If Kappy did not have those crystal stars, that return post might be a little annoying. But thankfully, he is well prepared.
He is definitely well prepared, and he also has boo sheets too. Kappy making full use of that ruby star, taking out each of those dry bones, including that one that had the return postage.
Nice
and
super
a very
guard.
Nice super guard by Kappy. And here comes the second art attack. I think this should be the one to finish off Dark Bones. Will he do it?
Ooh, Gibbs has a sequence lower.
Ooh,
going all the way back to the prologue.
Gibbs not out of this yet. That's exactly what he was hoping for.
That's 100 star points for Kappy, and he was already at 78, so there's a second level probably inbound if he finds a nice room with a good enemy or a boss.
Right. And thanks to Hooktail's Castle there, that eliminated the possibility of either Blooper or Gold Fuzzy from showing up. And he switched out of Yoshi, so he keeps the Peril Yoshi. Very nicely done by Kappy. And Kappy takes the lead with 70 points to 64.
It's going to come down to the wire in the last 10 minutes.
Very excellently handled by Kappy. If this keeps up, we may see a game 3.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that we would, but it's very possible that we will.
Gibstack going for the encounter.
He's going for, he's going for MO01. I guess a little bit of grinding.
Yeah. Needs 2 more points and a nice level.
I think Kappy forgot he can load the north loading zone to get that.
Or blow it up with Bobbery.
Either one,
of course, the loading zone is much faster.
Ooh, he can get a partner here. Opening the door is worth 2 points.
Yeah, he's not going to.
He's not going for it, though.
You see, it's those little idiosyncrasies that you gotta be aware of. Oh! Rock
That's another 10 points for Kappy. And we know for a fact that Yoshi is in peril.
So Rock Hawk is already done with. You can pretty much say goodbye.
Here's the thing, though. Does Kappy know that he can reset as soon as Rock Hawk is done? I don't think he does.
I don't think so either.
I think this is the first time he's gotten him.
That would be correct, because he had to update his version, and prior to this...
This is one of the newer bosses that were just added to the randomizer.
And you really have to know the idiosyncrasies of this game and the randomizer to an extent to know that you can reload once you finish Rock Hawk, save yourself a cutscene.
It all comes down to experimentation. All right, here we go.
Gibstack ranking up the clefts over there. Still going for those star points.
Interesting.
Kappy
switched out Yoshi.
This is gonna keep Rock Hawk alive.
I wonder why he did that.
He may be trying to avoid a level by Yoshi, but I am not. I don't know why you wouldn't just go for it.
Kappy, all right, Kappy not able to take down Rock Hawk all at once.
But he's eating the space
Rock
food.
Hawk eating space food and doing absolutely nothing. Or is he gonna go for the art attack again? He is.
There is now only 2 points between the players.
All right, he's got, I believe, close to like 10 HP left.
I look forward to asking him what was going through his head during this battle.
Me too. All right, will this finish it?
Yes,
it does.
Yes, it will. It doesn't quite level him. Oh, Gibstack getting the Shadow Queen.
No way. Gibstack goes into Shadow Queen again.
Okay, so will he do it? He did level up a lot. I'm not sure if he changed his badges up since. I was not paying attention, I will admit.
Oh, I think I know why Kappy didn't. Yeah, I think I know why he didn't do that.
Care to share?
Because he wanted to make sure Yoshi was still in peril.
Ah, right.
Although I don't think he knew how much star points Rock Hawk was worth.
Gibstack.
I think Rock Hawk was only worth like 15 or so star points. Ooh, Kappy getting another boss.
Gibstack hilariously spawned in the Shadow Queen room just as soon as he becomes her servant.
Again, Gibstack taking that mega ultra bad. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, no! They're both at Shadow Sirens too. And Gibstack just lowered his sequence down to mid-chapter 2, and it just gets right back up to chapter 8.
We're seeing double.
Yep, both of them are going to be fighting the Shadow Sirens 2 at the same time.
If you blur your eyes, this looks like a speed run.
Chat, what do you guys think? Who's gonna win this round, Gibstack or Kappy?
Or both.
We've got 7 minutes on, or we got about 8 minutes on the clock for the round left. All right, Kappy takes down Beldum first.
Dublis has to be sure to get his action command.
All right, and he's got that boost sheet, using it on Yoshi.
Well played. Gibstack going for a clock out. Hoping lightning strikes twice.
Ooh, Dupless missing his attack. Here comes Marilyn, also gonna miss her attack.
Oh, only 1 out of 3 get clocked out. Mario's or Bobber uses boost sheet on Mario.
And down goes Marilyn.
Kappy is ahead in this battle by a considerable margin.
Yeah, there's already 2 out of 3 Shadow Sirens taken care of. Although one of them isn't quite a Shadow Siren. Here comes Yoshi.
And he's gonna miss.
Yoshi choosing to fight something that isn't there.
And that'll do it.
And here comes the finishing blow by Kappy. Will this be the nail in the coffin? Oh no!
Duplis is still alive.
He missed. He didn't fill up his meter. It's gonna cost him a little bit of time. Okay, there he goes.
Down goes Bobbery, using up a life stream for Gibstack.
Ooh, man, Gibstack not in a good position right now.
No.
Going again for that clock out strat.
Hopefully.
Oh, I see. He wanted to still keep Peril Yoshi.
Is he going to
That's
get
right.
more than one?
I'm not
Oh,
actually.
he
I'm not
still
used
gets
to that,
one.
so
He just
that
got
was actually
Duplis.
a smart move. That was actually a smart move. So we have 93 to 68 right now.
Wow. Man, what a turnaround.
I know. It was looking like it was going to be in Gibstack's favor from the very beginning. And then Kappy pulls ahead. That's the thing. In these games, anything goes. Anything can happen.
That's the beauty of it, and that's why we love it so much, and that's why we're here.
Exactly. That's why we are so very passionate about this. And we got, looks like we have a sisterly squabble going on here.
Oh, what's that guy gonna do? Drop a bucket? Ah, there we
Ooh,
go.
The bucket falls on Beldum, but it does nothing.
A second bucket drops and does nothing.
Ooh, still not enough damage to take them all out.
Kappy desperately searching to either lower a sequence or find a boss. But if he finds one, it will be
using that shooting star. Still not doing enough to take down the Shadow Sirens. Marilyn has her attack charged up. But unfortunately, Mario does not.
He's gonna go for it. The third clock out.
Hopefully this one will work on all of them this time. Not just one. Oh, works on two of them, but Marilyn still has her charge up.
As Meatloaf famously sang, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
And Kappy lowering his sequence from 391 to 98.
Will it be enough? Will he have
giving
enough
him
time?
An even bigger advantage.
Down goes.
Finally, Beldum goes down.
Beldum. Thank you. Lost myself for a minute.
And Kappy getting Rock Hawk again.
No, he gets Grubba.
Wait, it's Grubba.
I think this might not be enough time. It's a long cutscene.
It is a long cutscene, but it will be enough time.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? With Peril Yoshi, he's been saving his Peril Yoshi for a long time.
And that was a very smart decision on his end.
What a great strategy, man. Who saw this coming?
I didn't. I sure as heck did. Chat, what do you guys think? You guys loving this right now? If so, can we get some hype?
Yeah, come on, guys.
We're actually going to see our second game 3 of the tournament.
Let's hear some love for Gibstack and Kappy.
Here we go, Kappy. Locked and loaded.
Down goes
kaboom!
Mucho Grubba. Bam!
And that's a level up, too, for Kappy. And there's the score, updates to 106. Gibstack with 80. 81.
Still a very respectable run by Gibstack, by any account.
This cutscene does take a while to get through, so chances are Kappy won't probably be able to do too much after this cutscene's over.
Yeah, I would say fighting Macho Grubba was pretty much it for this run.
I agree. It was the nail in the coffin. I really, really do hope that you guys are enjoying this. We're really, really happy and proud to commentate this for you and bring this to you guys live.
Furthermore, we're just happy that we can all share this passion for such a wonderful game.
There we go, Kappy reloading the room. Very nicely done.
Don't forget, you can type TTYD in the chat to get links to our Discord alongside other tournament information. Gibstack is actually probably going to end up lowering his score.
Gibstack's just literally memeing right now.
He's memeing right now, but he's lowering his score.
He knows there's nothing he can do right now.
Oh, man.
This is why I love Gibstack. Such a good meme.
All right.
Kappy.
Hello?
Well
Dude.
done.
Dude, I had the best.
Very well done, man.
Bro, I was at the Peltaberg shop, right? And I'm like, dude, I can't risk fighting a boss with literally nothing. I'm just gonna reload, even if it takes longer, to get everything I need. And it worked out.
We had both of you reloading there for a good, I'd say.
Oh, really? Both of us were
5
reloading there?
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, both of you were reloading there, and both of you fought Shadow Sirens 2 at the exact same time.
Yo, that's wild.
You want to know you want to know the score?
Yeah, what was your score?
79.
Woo! I won a game.
we both got like the most doo-doo luck with finding any shops.
But Gibstack, did both of us get like 30 points worth of random stuff that wasn't bosses?
Yeah, we got more than 30 points.
I feel like the entire game I'm just like, man, am I gonna have a run with no bosses? But I got like 40 points.
I had to fight Shadow Sirens 2 with no like Power Rush or Mega Rush P stacked.
Oof.
It was I had to just keep on Quake hammering with like 6 damage for like 2 Power Rush.
Kappy, if it makes you feel any better, Gib ran into the Shadow Queen twice.
Yeah,
I did that too.
Dude.
Yeah, no,
did you become our servant twice?
To mid-chapter 2. He lowered his sequence to mid-chapter 2 and then shot right back up and he went into a Shadow Sirens room.
Listen, I know the feeling. It's the worst.
I had literally like no way to kill Shadow Queen in any respectable amount of time. Like,
yeah.
As much as I could have just gone for it just to meme.
No,
like,
right? It's like
we were debating whether or not you were going to take it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At least the first time. The second time, we figured you were going to opt out.
I finally broke 100 in the tournament, though.
Nice.
That's some.
Only in the last like 15 minutes.
I know, man. I just got super. I got some really. I got Dark Bones. I got Smorg. I got a bunch. But the real kicker was me trying to get into Peril, and I got Smorg, and I'm like, oh my god, I can do it. Point swap. In what could have been the smartest play of all time.
Aquana, love that.
We were both like resetting the worst 2 possible shot. Well, not the worst 2, but basically the worst 2 possible shots.
Yours was slightly worse than his because you had to ride the elevator, and that was pretty slow.
We were resetting them both for so long.
Like, I didn't want to risk finding a better shop.
Yeah.
You guys did the right move, I think, but you had to play with the cards you were dealt with.
Yeah, but man, how about that? Like near 20 minutes with no bosses. It's just wild.
Yeah,
that was nobody wild. Had any bosses longest time.
It was fate, Gibstack. It was fate. We were supposed to just have these wild games.
Definitely. It
gotta
was
say-
super close until like the last like 8 minutes or so, and then
Yeah,
you
I'm
kinda-
seeing in my chat. I'm like kind of looking up because I have my chat up. Someone's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
dude, neck and neck. It's so close."
This is why the tournament is so cool. You guys were so tight. It was such an amazing battle.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I ever
at
had
the
to
beginning.
think
It
so
really
hard.
looked like Gibstack's game. Anyways,
I agree. I basically had Gibstack pegged as the winner, but now Kappy, you came back and you took it. You took it home.
The second I got Yoshi in peril, I knew. I was like, "All right, I can keep Yoshi in peril." Did you see all those godlike strats I did? Did you see
Oh
that
my
godlike?
God.
Did you see that godlike damage on Dupless to make sure
Yeah.
Yoshi stayed in peril?
Yeah,
We saw-
that was cool. I
The
like
one ground pound.
we were both a little bit confused when you were switching out during.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wait, why didn't you just kill him? And then it clicked.
All right, guys, shall we set up for round
Yeah,
three?
yeah, game
go.
3. Yo,
Let's
good
take
luck,
the
guys.
time.
man.
This is
Good
where I'm
luck.
gonna get bodied. I'm
Jazzed
gonna get
for
bodied
game
again.
3. The
I had
second
my
game
breakout
three of the
round.
tournament. This is so cool.
I had my breakout round, dude. It's
I
over.
haven't had to think that hard for randomizer in so long.
Dude,
Was that your big think, Gibstack?
That was the biggest thing I've had to do.
What a big think.
All right, I'm gonna get ready. Signing off.
All right. Good luck, you guys. Let's give
Wow.
them a real show this time.
All right, get hyped, guys. Here comes round 3. Thank you, Wins, for saying the commentary was much better during game 2. I'm glad I was able to fix my microphone.
All right, Gibstack is ready.
All right, I ready with the countdown. As soon as
Wait.
Kappy gets ready.
Never mind, he is not.
Oh,
He has to go to the
get taking a bathroom break.
A well-deserved bathroom break.
Kappy is ready.
All right, so while we are on the topic, guys, make sure that you follow both of these guys at their respective channels, twitch.tv/Gibstack and twitch.tv/HappyLP. If you want to follow them, type !R in the chat. And of course, you can always follow both of us too. We're just nobodies. We're just here in the shadows.
We're just
Talking about-
world record holders. We're nobodies, yeah.
He was the world record holder
And he is the current world record holder.
with the biggest EP.
But that's not where it counts, man.
That's a conversation for another day, my friend.
Yes. We'll save that for a different post-game chat.
We'll save that for our Discord.
Okay,
But
Gibstack
yeah, chat,
is
I really
mostly
hope you
ready.
guys are enjoying what we have to give you. We've got a lot more great matches coming up.
All right, guys. Here comes the countdown. 5, 4,
Four,
3, 2,
two,
1.
one,
Go!
go!
Gibstack making sure he has the 1 hour randomizer on. I did count down to go.
Yeah, no, there's a delay.
There we
Chill.
go.
Just
Perfect,
chill.
perfect.
It's like a 10-second delay.
Just
hold,
triple
just hold
checking,
your-
triple checking.
Hold your memories.
All right. Let's keep the trash talking between the commentators until we join a different Discord.
Okay, Gibstack.
Mega
already
Rush
out
right off the
gate.
bat. And Quake Hammer.
Yo, Kappy getting lucky with that Quake Hammer.
All right, so not many
He's
people
gonna
know
check to
this.
see which item's up here on the roof.
So true story. If you try to jump on the noose in this mod,
Oh no.
Mario will hang out
Oh my god, just leave. Just go.
It isn't. It's not a lie.
Your services are no longer required.
Oh, look at that! Ultra boots for Gib.
Yep.
Oh, Kappy has frozen on my end, or his stream is lagging.
It might be lagging.
Yeah, he seems to. Yep, he just got a quick hammer.
Another quick hammer. Wow. Not much you can do with 2 quick hammers.
Power Rush P, nice, Gibstack.
Alright, Gibstack getting into a fight with the Buzzy Beetle. Not sure if this was something he intended to do.
No, I don't quite think that was his intent. But thank goodness it wasn't the multi-Buzzy Beetle room.
Ooh, Gibstack gets move 0-1, but I don't think he can do anything right now. Even with that Mega Rush, he's got to go.
Oh, Jolene has a super appeal this time and an HP drain. Not quite as useful.
Oh, both of them have 3 points. Kappy exiting DOU2, which is not something I agree with. Since there was a key item there and also a very good grinding spot for Flurry.
Gibstack getting a follower early, that's good.
Another thing I don't agree with Kappy doing is that, because that takes forever to get.
It takes forever to get. You did get a live stream out of it, but I'm not sure if it was worth the amount of time that took.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, there we go. Kappy going back into that room, getting the gate handle, getting a peach tart. And I don't think he's going to be grinding here.
No, I don't think so.
It's really only a good idea to grind there if you have the FP to do so. And if you do have the FP, you can use Flurry's ability, I believe, twice.
Jin Seeker of Truth. We should let's fund a trophy for the world record.
Oh, speaking of funding, you guys can actually donate to the prize pool. There is a prize pool in this tournament right now. I believe it's at $120-something.
Yeah.
We'll see. I want to see how big we can get it. If you type !TTYD, the bottom link will be a link to the prize pool. And Gibstack having the option now to buy the quick hammer, but don't know if he has enough money for it. Kappy already getting a really good shop.
And he's definitely he has his eyes on a prize, but what could it be?
We'll see which one it is. You think he's going to go for the Mega Rush P strat again?
I think he will. I really do. I mean,
I feel like he's the most comfortable with that strat.
Yeah. He's very comfortable with the super guards. And I don't just say that because, of course, Kappy is notorious for that, but it really comes in handy if you do know the exact frames the super guard on.
Yeah, it's really useful to know frame data in this game.
There are a lot of bosses that reuse it, such as any of the dragon type bosses.
And Gibstack getting the gate handle. I don't know if he is going to be doing grinding here. I believe he is.
Gibstack trolling us with the L emblem.
All right, he does have a few FP items to burn here, but I don't think he is
He got
choosing
Jump
to
Man,
do the
but that's not
grinding.
going to help him much here. He doesn't have ice power.
All right, Kappy finding Power Rush, but and Power Rush again. I think he's going to go for the point swap.
Yeah, the point swap strat helped him before.
And it probably will help him again. Gibstack getting another point here from TIK04, the black key. And Ink Pasta is worth 80 coins. So now Gibstack's going to randomly reload, hoping to get N Barrel 5, and he does.
Gibstack is surprisingly not lowering his sequence.
I mean, there's no point. There's no point this early. There's no point.
There is no point this early to do so because you just waste a perfectly good spot to lower your sequence. And it would just eat up frames.
Yeah, and plus Gibstack was able to get that wedding ring too, which is a free point.
Yeah. That's another interesting quirk about sequences. Had he hammered or jumped on the blue switch, that wedding ring wouldn't be there because it's too early in the game.
And Gibstack getting a nice hot plate of spaghetti.
Kappy getting some Thunder Rage.
Gibstack finding the exact same thing twice.
He was jealous. Gibstack making a crazy jump.
Wow, look at those moves.
That's some risky business going on there.
Wow. I usually try to stay as far away from that room as possible, but he's like, excuse me, gentlemen, I'm just going to mosey on over here, take your item, and leave.
There was a time when you would spawn in the middle of that room by default with this randomizer. It was not a good time. Oh, we have the Ruby Star by Kappy.
Nice. He likes that.
Very much does.
I'm not sure if he wanted to reload those boo sheets, though. Oh, he does it again.
Gibstack with the cookbook. And a gold bar. Not bad. Creepy Staple delivers.
And Gibstack getting Moo 01. What does he have to use here?
Ooh. Not a lot. Did he just equip the OK badge?
He might have.
I could have swore is he gonna just try and run if he doesn't like this?
Ooh, wait, Kappy reloaded on some trial stews. Does he have trial stew already?
I don't think so. Gibstack opting for the easy kill with a Thunder Rage.
All right now.
He did not equip the run meter. No.
Gibstack still taking his chances here. Nope, and he's out.
He gone.
Meanwhile, Kappy is still desperately trying to find that one item he wants. So I'm assuming is Mega Rush P.
He's starting to see a greater disparity in the times now. There's a minute difference versus the 5 seconds we saw before.
Yeah.
Gibstack is farming away. Levels up, nice. Zephyrus, I agree with you. It is a little bit confusing.
Well.
That's so funny that we immediately answered the exact same. Hi, Coops. Just waving to the audience.
I'm surprised Kappy has gone this long without finding Mega HP.
Well, there are only Zephyrus. How many possible items, crystal stars and star piece items, and shine sprite items?
Well, you can't buy star
game?
pieces, shine sprites, or crystal stars.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Those wouldn't show up in the shop anyways, but there is a large item pool. So, I mean, it's Star and G you're dealing with here. Gibstack in an unfortunate situation. He has one of Embers has a life shroom, so he's gonna have to do this all over again. All right, Zephyrus. We'll just assume it's really high. Going for trial stew is Kappy.
There we go. He had a trial stew spawn in before, but I think he missed it. All right, so let's see what he goes for this time.
Gibstack taking an early lead by leveling up. Kappy still looking for something.
Gibstack scoring himself a Mega... ooh! Kappy's scoring Mega Rush P finally. And Gibstack getting a Whack-a-Bump.
Kappy is pulling very, very familiar strategies, at least for him.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so he got 3 Mega Rush Ps. Hopefully that'll be enough for him.
Not my time using the randomizer.
He could possibly get more here. I think that is what he is going for, because he just reset a jelly candy, and I usually end up getting those if I see them.
There goes a power rush.
There goes a power rush. And a jelly super.
He might go for a crystal star. Oh, a shine sprite. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would go for that. That's 5 points right there. If he can deliver it to Merlon.
I mean, you could argue a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, and go for the jam and jelly because you can sell it. But
it's 50 coins.
It's only 50, exactly. It's not a significant amount of coins to justify it. So I definitely agree. Getting the shine sprite was right. There's a nice item.
Times 3. Kappy striking it rich.
Gibstack going through the riddle tower, going for any points he can in any possible way.
Ooh, I don't know if that'll be. I don't know if that'll pick it up. Oh, it does. Okay, thank God.
Now that would have been troll if there were 2 different times that Kappy got by the crane game. So I would imagine both players right now are just praying that they find a shop, praying that
I mean, Kappy's found a shop.
Kappy's no, I'm sorry. Gibstack is praying that he finds a shop because he's got quite a number of levels under his belt and a number of items. Kappy is praying for a shop just because he has 3 gold bars, but he's praying for a nice room to kind of, get his feet dirty, start battling some enemies and leveling.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that Kappy, what he's doing here by reloading the high value items is a good idea, especially with that last item. Because you have more options the more items are on display.
Yeah.
With one item.
With one item, this
takes
room is
forever to get
not
it.
worth it at all.
Yeah, no, it takes forever to get it, and if it's a high value item, I usually just get it and run.
Even 2 items is it's hard to justify if you're in there for an extended period of time, in my opinion.
Right. Gibstack getting a very nice chop at MRI 07. He'll be able to get himself set up nice and easy here.
Gibstack taking the early lead at 26.
And Gibstack getting the Zest Dynamite. He's gonna get a couple of those.
Oh, first
and
reload
and Power Rush. Very nice.
Not wasting any time at all.
No.
But Kappy is
so he needs 450 coins to be able to afford all of the Power Rushes that are usually necessary. And I think he's definitely got that. It's gonna hurt his score a little bit, but in the long run, he'll benefit. And he was checking that that board there.
Oh, he briefly checked the instructions. Lands right on the
and there's the power bounce. I think Gibstack already has the.
Set up.
Doesn't Gibstack already have a Quake hammer?
I don't think so, and I think that's why I still.
Ooh, Mega Rush P available. So is Livestream. He's gonna have to choose one of them.
I like how he hammered on the other option. He knew. He knows what he's doing.
All right, let's see what he'll do now. All right, so he does have enough for a few boost sheets here, but if I were him, I would leave at least 39 coins because Shea Rippo could appear at any time. And based on the strategy that Gibstack is aiming for here, he wants Shea Rippo and he wants to be able to afford him once he pops up.
Kappy ended up in Goro 1. This is very big for him.
So he'll be able to get himself a few more points, and there's some more Mega Rush Ps for him. He is ecstatic about that.
Kappy is set up. He needs to start. In my opinion, I think Kappy is ready for some grinding. What do you think?
Oh, certainly. All right, I think Gibstack is done with his shopping, so he is gonna try to collect his points again. And Kappy's selling return postage for an instant 5 points. And selling one of his Quake hammers he doesn't need.
The point disparity is slowly shrinking.
7-point difference right now. Six-point difference.
That's one part. That's one curse chest away.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's only a 5-point difference. Ruby Star!
Back to 7. Gibstack pulling the Ruby Star.
Oh, Gibstack gets a very pleasant loading.
And Kappy possibly giving up a very good grinding opportunity there, DOU02.
Mm-hmm. That goes for the P up, D down.
Ooh, Gibstack had an opportunity to grab that that Power Rush. I probably would have done that. More of those never hurt, especially since that's the strategy he's going for. Oh, he gets a Jelly Super. That's 100 coins. And he's going to grab that spicy pasta for 30.
Trade off for Kappy. That's good. Oh, Che Rippo. And he has enough points. He has
Yes,
more
he
than
does.
enough.
But who is he going to go for?
He's
Gonna
not
increase his
quite
BP.
as prepped as Gibstack is
danger mode
for...
strats.
It's kind of a danger mode strat, but I still think he can pull it off.
I agree.
Gibstack is Gibstack. Excuse me, Gibstunk. Gibstack is enjoying the coconut.
Stink.
Gibstink. Why didn't we think of that earlier?
Oh man.
Okay, we'll save that.
We'll have to write that one down. Alright, so Gibstack has about 20 seconds left until bosses spawn. Kappy has got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And Kappy cashing in! Very
12
nice!
points!
Yes!
Ooh.
That's 12 points right there for our man Kappy.
That will propel him into the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, it'll propel him into a tie.
Awkward Bird, I believe he did it for the extra BP. So even though he's not going for the danger strat, he wanted to decrease his he wanted to increase his BP somehow.
Kappy is
and Gibstack lowering his sequence.
Now does Kappy know he can load out of this room?
I think so. Oh, Goombella's showing. We're showing Goombella some love today.
No, Kappy elects to play the cutscene.
He is not reloading the room, so I don't think he knows.
Use Spotify.
They are now exactly 1 point apart.
So the commentary inexplicably triggered by Amazon Echo.
All right, let's see what else Kappy decides to do here.
Kappy very close to boss time.
Yep, 28
At least
seconds.
eligible for boss.
Gibstack has been in boss territory for a little while now, but I think he's going to be spending that time loading for some items that he doesn't have yet.
Jin, Seeker of Truth, don't give anyone any ideas.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Shit. Alexa, stop playing music.
I actually worked. Ooh, Kappy electing not to go for that partner from that pipe. Interesting. That could have been 2 points right there for Kappy and enough to tie the lead.
It is so close, man.
Boy!
Oh, bam!
Kappy's first boss shows himself.
Good old Crump.
And the game has started.
The race is afoot.
The game has truly begun now. Gibstack probably won't have that lead for very long. Here comes Kappy. He'll have 35 points after this boss.
Gibstack rushing through his badges. He knows he is on borrowed time. He needs to find a boss.
Yes. He also doesn't have the advantage of Shea Rippo like Kappy does.
That is a big point in Kappy's favor.
And here comes the trial stew.
Yeah, Peril Yoshi.
Alright, can he get the super guard?
Oh, he
Easy
super guards the first
every
enemy in the
time.
game.
Easy every time. Trump is probably one of the easier enemies to super guard.
A Crump is also one of the longer enemies, both because he has a sequence to begin, a cutscene to begin, and he has 2 phases which you must fight.
Alright. Think, what do you think he's gonna do here? The X-Naut group has 10 HP here, so he needs to be able to take them all out if he wants to avoid that ball attack.
I think he's taking.
Oh, he's raising Yoshi's HP.
You have to play.
Is he going for it? Is he going for it?
Okay, here comes Super Guard.
Oh!
Very smart. He knew exactly what's on.
Wow!
And this is what happens when a community challenge expert plays the randomizer. Gibstack over here getting the Ultra Boots. I'm sorry, the Ultra Hammer. The Ultra Hammer. Now that's one thing I'm very, very bad at is calculating the score of an attack or planning 5 steps ahead, like Kappy was doing there in that boss battle.
Yeah, no, that was incredible. The fact that he purposely allowed Yoshi to take that damage and made Mario super guard the attack. That was genius.
Gibstack running right into Power Rush P, but it's not of interest.
Gibstack still has the lead though by 5 points.
A close race.
Indeed so. Oh, he's getting Koops into peril as well.
I think of all the items that were going to be thrown, that was probably the best case scenario.
I would say. Gibstack using everybody's escape the room strat. Alright, Gibstack now with the score of 42 to Kappy's 35.
Ooh. Gibstack is slightly edging ahead. But Kappy has multiple partners in peril and is art attacking. Interesting. On only 2 clefs.
Ooh, and I think Gibstack has 2 pairs here.
Ooh, I think you might be right. Oh.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
It's already open because he is already... It's already as if he beat Chapter 3.
Alright, Kappy grabbing that level up for 2 free points. Gibstack, I think he's reloading this back room here for possibly some good items.
That isn't the worst idea, but he's decided against it. Gibstack lowering his sequence.
298.
Finds himself in the exact same room as before.
Ooh, Gibstack gets right back up to 148. AJ 13, another potential good grinding spot, but Kappy does not need it right now. He's got 2 partners in peril.
He's looking for bosses. And more partners to put in peril. Like, maybe he'll look for something in the shop.
Ooh, Gibstack pulling a boss now too. Kappy can't spend too much time here, or else he'll fall behind more.
For those who are asking in the chat, the timers are based off of the game clock or the frame counter or whatever you'd like to call it. In essence, they will be a little bit off, desynced as a result because loading zones take different amount of time depending on which loading zone you are entering.
Correct. All right, let's see what Gibstack decides to do here. It looks like he's gonna go for the free 5 damage from the X-Naught ball. And probably Super Guard Crump. Oh, he guards the X-Naughts.
He's going into danger.
Oh, okay. Alright, and he goes for the power bounce. He only has 30 HP, so... Kappy getting Power Rush now. That's actually not a bad idea on his end.
No, it isn't.
Although I probably would have bought more. You know, he has the money for it, why not?
And you do get
the more options you have,
the more unique badges you have. I believe it's 1 point per 10 unique badges.
Ooh, very nice Super Guard by Flurry. Alright, Gibstack about to finish off Crump. 1, 2, 3,
and he's out. KO.
And that's going to be 53 for Gib. Not on bad pace right now. And Kappy's still trying to, struggling to find that perfect item he wants. I'm not sure what. Probably more Trial Stew.
Oh, Gibstack getting Dark Bones.
Wow.
Now there is a wonderful... Kappy should probably cut his losses and start looking for bosses.
Yeah, fairly soon, too. Alright, he's still going for it. Gibstack's going for the fight now. Mario is still in danger mode, so he'll be able to handle that.
Interesting that he brought Bobbery out in a battle where you have so many enemies in front of you.
Yeah, no, I usually go for Yoshi, because Yoshi can go right through these guys. Alright, here it goes. Oh, the Mega Quake. See how much that does. 18. Almost enough.
Almost.
But that should finish him.
Good hope. Yep. Well done.
Very nicely done by Gibstack.
Any ideas what Kappy is doing? He is reloading the shop over. He has one item in mind. We have no. We're guessing. At least
I'm
what
guessing.
Are you guessing?
My best guess is probably a Trial Stew.
That's my guess as well. I mean, he just skip-ass boo sheets, so there's just so many possibilities here.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's gonna go for a Mega Rush
Another
P.
Mega Rush P.
2.
So my
this is what he wanted.
So my question was, when he had the opportunity to go for more Mega Rush P, why didn't he do it earlier?
Well, perhaps he just saw them now and figured, why not?
Alright, well, he's still going for stews, it looks like.
Kappy has spent over, I think, 3.5 or 4 minutes of game time trying to find something in the shop.
Yeah.
There it
Trial
is.
Stew.
We're gonna hear some
All right, he's gonna need
grievances
to.
about
He's
how long
really
that
gonna
took.
need to find his momentum here. He is behind by plus 30 points, but he can easily make up the difference. All right, he's got all of his mega.
As long as he keeps his partners in peril, he is set.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, here we go. Looks like he's ready to go, so we'll see if he gets rewarded for his patience or his greed costs him his win.
Sartos, what does Trial Stew do? It takes your HP down to 1. Which is useful
Ooh, he
because
finds the
it
gold
puts
bar
you
in the
peril.
hidden block.
Gibstack is intentionally putting himself in danger, or he's going for a lose percent run.
No, it's danger.
You sounded concerned for a minute. You didn't know which one it was.
I didn't want anybody to get confused.
Oh, we
right.
have Shadow Sirens
Shadow Siren
too.
2. Can Gibstack take them all out?
I think he can. I don't think he's in any. I think he has a fantastic setup. I mean, power. Yeah, with power bounce in there too. Oh man.
Oh, I would not be going for those items right now.
Yeah, what is Kappy up to? Gibstack now going for peril.
Yep. He knows that that's really his only chance here to kill off these Shadow Sirens. Kappy getting his boss now. He's got S'more.
You got S'more, yes. Awkward
He's gonna
Bird.
need to make
If you
quick
need,
work
if
of this.
you want the name or Twitch names, I believe there's a command in chat that you can use to get them for both the runners and the commentators.
Yes, but follow the runners. The commentators are lame.
They really are. One of them is especially stinky, and the other one is Aquana.
You know, that was not the direction I thought you were going with that. I
I do
respect
like
you
to-
for taking. I respect you for taking the middle road.
I do like to mix things up and surprise people.
Ooh, Gibstack doing 35 damage with that Mega Quake. And this should finish off both
that
Dupless
should
and
do it.
Maryland.
Duelist isn't okay. Why does it say he's okay?
And Kappy has his chance now.
This should do it for Smorg. Yeah, I think that'll do it
Wow.
for anyone. I think Kappy is in the Shadow Queen don't screw with me mode.
I think you're right. I think Kappy's like, hey, Shadow Queen,
Come at me.
eat an expletive. All right, so
high
Kappy is
sequences
now
on both.
42. Gibstack at 78.
It's anyone's game. It's just a matter of
Yeah, still. It's,
what is-
it's very possible Kappy can still
Kappy's-
mount a comeback here. He is very well ready.
I genuinely think that if I were to talk to Kappy right now, he'd say, "No, I'm just going for Shadow Queen." Or Bonetail. He has the setup for it, and he's running
Ooh,
around.
Gibstack getting the lower sequence. Very
Oh, very
valuable
nice.
right now. That's going to help him maintain his lead.
Yet again, we have a run that has surprisingly few bosses. We've seen, I think, 3 or
Ooh,
4.
if Kappy has a chance. Has he already done this though? I don't think he has.
No, he
Nope.
has not.
Good. Oh wow, Gibstack is actually using Merly. This is something you don't often see.
This is something that I've never seen in a.
Yes, no, I've never seen this done. This is a very slow cutscene.
Gibstack is saying the game put me in here twice, so this is his punishment? You're punishing yourself?
I guess so.
Oh, that's a nice room for Kappy to grind in, but then again, there's no reason to
Wow.
grind.
He gets red bones. That's an easy boss.
Gibstack just walked out of the Super Boots room. What? What?
Ooh, Gibstack gets Shadow Sirens 2 again.
I'm not quite sure what's going on with Gib. He's being a little erratic.
Alright, this should take out all 5 of them.
Yep.
These guys have very low HP. I believe the Red Bones is only 5.
It's a wonderful boss to hit. Because it's
Yep.
an easy 10 points.
Easy 10 points. And that's exactly what Kappy needs right now.
Gibstack, yet again, trying to put himself into danger or peril.
And that's going to waste a little bit of time on Gibstack's end.
On
Ooh,
top
I would not
of-
go for that.
On
I would
top
not go for that.
early. Oh, Kappy gets
Oh, he gets
the gold cannons. A common trend.
Yeah, so that curse chest he could have opened, even though it was 6 points, I'm really glad he didn't go for that because he could get that later and lower his sequence.
See, that's always a risky move to
It
take.
is always a risky move, but
Because that's one
sometimes
of the
it pays off more often than not.
things to do. I can understand skipping an item that takes a long time to reach. That's only worth 1 point. But for
I
me
wonder what Kappy is doing here.
personally,
I think he didn't realize he
Crystal
spawned
Star!
in the... Oh,
you could hear it.
touche, Kappy, touche.
I find it interesting, Aquana, that you think that occasionally you'll come back to a cursed chest.
So I mean, so you do sometimes.
No, I mean that's not.
You never know.
I mean that's not quite what I meant, but yeah, you never know. So I've always played conservatively. I'd always go for the cursed chest and get the points, even if it wrecks my sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Different strokes.
All right, Kappy is slowly but surely making up those lost points.
Gets 1 more point. He'll
One
be just
room
2
away
boss
from Shadow
points.
Queen here. Not sure if I agree with him opening these chests late in the game, but good on him, I guess. Oh,
You know, being
Dark
thorough.
Bones. Dark
That's a good
Bones.
room. But why
You know,
you?
It's gonna destroy
Yeah.
his sequence, but it's a good boss. So it looks like he is using the Coop's Peril strat here.
It should be a 1-turn battle.
I agree. Having multiple of your partners in peril is very good.
And very rare. It's very hard to pull this off well. So Kappy, A, knew that Coops was the best
Wow.
partner for this situation, and B, knew that of the partners that he has in peril, Coops is the one he could put in peril again later with a trial stew, if need be.
All right, Gibstack killing off the Shadow Sirens. But Kappy's not too far behind right now. Only about 20 No, less than 20 points. 18. Actually, 19. Alright, so you're swapping back to Yoshi, who is still in peril. So he looks like he sacrificed Koops' peril mode.
Kappy's still good for items, but he finds a shine sprite. So
That's another 5
maybe it
points
wasn't
if
for
he gets
naught.
4-2. Oh my
Still
goodness.
can't get those gold cannons. That's gotta be
Kappy.
number 5.
He's gotta. He really has to learn that timing.
Between all of his rounds, I think that's his 5th time. He's
Yeah, no, I don't think he's. I don't think he skipped it once. And Kappy, skipping out on MRI 03. You could have lowered his sequence there, sacrificing 1 point. I don't know if he realizes that or not. Ooh, he can lower his sequence here though. MRI 17. Does he have the boots? He does.
yes.
He does. Okay. Let's hope he knows.
He's trying to. No.
No. Oh, that's rough.
This room
He
would have
could've-
worked.
Yeah, no, he could have done that. That's unfortunate.
Gibstack unfortunately spawns in Duplus's room, but the staircase and cannot get it, but finds a gold star.
That
So
is- I'm hurting for Kappy right now because that was an easy 10 points.
yeah, missing out on strategy.
Mm-hmm. Knowing the reload strategies is very important for the randomizer. Knowing which loading zones go to where. Not all loading zones are black and white.
We like to have shades of gray in our randomizers. Kappy knows at least this one will change his.
Yeah.
Not
And
by a
that's gonna lower his
significant
sequence at
amount,
least a little
but
bit.
enough to give him a few bosses to choose from.
Mm-hmm. Gibstack and Kappy now exactly 20 points apart.
That's 2 boss fights, and he's deciding the moon is his best bet. I'm a little curious what his play is gonna. Yeah, art attack.
I'm not sure if I agree here. Kappy doing his doing more moon grinding.
I thought you were gonna say you didn't agree with him making the triangle out of art attack.
I mean, why would I care about that?
I don't know. I didn't know where your mind was. All right, we see Gibstack doing what Kappy was doing just a few moments ago.
Mm-hmm.
Thus lowering his sequence.
Still 18 points apart. I hope he realizes. I hope he realizes next time he gets MRI 17. Ooh, Gibstack pulls the Shadow
Gibstack gets
Queen.
the Shadow Queen. Oh man, that might spell doom for Kappy's run.
Well, it depends if Gibstack can handle Shadow Queen.
Bebby and Nez. Triangle lives matter.
Keep in mind though, Gibstack does not have power. He does not have Shea Rippo. Ooh, Kappy gets Dark Bones once again.
That's a nice, easy 10 points.
Uh-oh. I don't think it meant to do that. Oh no, he's going for the fight. Yeah, he's... Yikes. Uh-oh. This could spell disaster for Gib.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Kappy might win due to an overzealous pressing of the A button.
Yikes. That's always terrible.
Oh, and she has Zap Tap, no less.
Oh no, that's why he was saying no. That's why he was saying no. It was because he chose the fighter. It was Zap Tap. Oh no.
Can't tap that Shadow Queen.
Give.
Kappy getting a monstrous amount of star points. Easy level for him.
It's gonna help bridge the gap. 84 points.
And Gib is locked up with the Shadow Queen, so Kappy has a chance here to find more bosses if he can lower his sequence.
Actually, 85.
Oh, this is down to the wire.
It's still getting down to the wire, yeah.
It's gonna really depend.
And I
on
told you guys earlier, you
Gibbs...
never ever underestimate Kappy. He may not have as much experience with the randomizer, but he's definitely showing his skills.
Should Gibstack not be able to complete this fight, they will be tied.
Yes, you are correct. And the way things are looking, Gibstack isn't looking too good right now. Although, Phase 3 Shadow Queen won't have Zap Tap. Oh, but
Kappy gets a boss. That will give him the lead, but
this is the lead if he can handle it. If he can handle it. Can he handle it, though? That's the problem. He can at the very least, take out Dupless and Marilyn with Yoshi's Gulp Attack. Actually, no. Yeah, just use Gulp, and then have Mario either use Supernova or something else. Because Beldum is not threatening whatsoever, and you can easily dodge her attack. Is he gonna go for it?
It's
gonna go
Marilyn
for the Gulp
boys.
Oh, he's going for Mini Egg.
That's interesting.
He's hoping he can hit all three of them.
1, 2.
Ooh,
oh,
Mrs. Marilyn.
This might be... He really needs to do something to Marilyn. Needs to stop her, needs to put her to sleep, needs to...
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. He has a life
room. Okay.
Yeah, personally, I would have went with the Gulp strategy.
I agree.
Both the front runners.
Especially since Marilyn is
the heavy hitter.
Yeah, she's the worst of the three. Possible
Yeah,
Shine
no,
Sprite Bingo coming up here.
Possible, but oh, yep. Nope. Alright, she's spending a turn charging. That is something in Kappy's favor.
Oh, there we go. 10 more points to Kappy.
Yep.
And almost another level.
And Yoshi's peril has been once again preserved.
Gibstack is now in phase 3. This is getting so tight.
I agree.
Kappy is taking the lead for the first time since... I think this is the first time he's taken a lead.
Wait, can he... Oh, why aren't you... No, Kappy!
He exited the room. He just couldn't enter it again.
Why didn't he get the follower? Not like this. Alright, if Gibstack can defeat Shadow Queen here, he'll have another 25 points, which means he'll have a pretty comfortable lead. Very nice. He picked up that black key. That'll allow him to lower his sequence should he get the right loading zone.
Never mind the 6 points for the curse. Oh,
Gibstack gets the box lady.
Box lady.
Box lady hype.
I mean, this is when you need the defense.
Ooh, I think this is the. Wow.
Oh, Peril, Vivian. There's an interesting strategy that I don't think Gib ever played.
Yeah, no. Happy with 7 more points than Gibstack right now, but Gibstack's on the cusp of finishing off Shadow Queen. Ooh, Kappy.
Oh, Kappy.
Last 26.
For a moment, he thought he had it.
Yeah, I thought he had it too. I forgot he had a sequence of 391.
There is now almost a 3-minute difference between the two.
Yeah. Oh, Kappy
gonna-
almost.
Oh, wow. Great super
really?
guardian by Gibstack.
All right, looks like Kappy is going into this fight. He actually is going for the fight. I'm not sure why.
Likely for the level.
Maybe.
But he's probably looking at Gibstack, seeing just how close they are, hedging his bet that he's going to lose or run out of time to the Shadow Queen, and hoping that he can have enough points just to give him insurance.
All right. Well.
Yeah, because there's a... Oh no,
He's
that's
gonna
one
need to-
short! Oh no!
Ooh. One.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it sucks
yeah.
being in 99 star point.
He's gonna go right for him.
Gibstack having to burn through pretty much all of his boo sheets here. Alright, is he gonna go? Is he gonna get the kill? Not quite.
Not yet.
Got to spend another turn.
Oh, there.
Ooh. And
There goes
another life down the
shroom.
drain.
Flurry. Oof.
Wow. Flurry now in parallel mode. Can Gibstack finish off Shadow Queen right here, right now.
This should do it. This should do it.
Happy, I swear to God, do not. Happy. Happy. Happy.
How many rooms in a row was that?
Oh my God. So, Happy just misplayed huge just now.
He could have lowered sequence, which he needed, because now Gibstack has beaten the Shadow Queen,
Yeah,
which will
Gibstack has
give
the lead
him a significant lead. Kappy now needs to be on the
now.
boss.
That
Could
was
not be
that was
looking
a-
for anything
not gonna
else.
lie, that was a huge misplay for Kappy.
But yeah, I think
I don't know if
this is.
that I don't know if that was lack of knowledge or what. That was a huge misplay, and so is this. I don't know why he's wasting time jumping over to Flurry's house. You could just do set his loading zone to north, and he just spawns right in front.
No,
And
I
then
would
no.
not be going for this right
I
now.
would not be going with this either. Oh my goodness.
Kappy.
I think
you-
Happy just threw this away.
Oh, he had it.
I think he just.
I mean,
I think he threw the match. I think that's it. I think that's the end.
He does have significantly more time than Gibstack, but he doesn't
Gibstack's
really have
sequence
anywhere
is
to
at 44 now.
use it. Yeah, and he's gonna get the chest.
Yep.
That's it. 24.
I
You
think
would
that.
need Shadow
Yeah,
Queen,
I think that's
or
it.
Gibstack would need to die in battle, and he's not going to go into battle.
Gibstack gets Shadow Queen again.
He will not risk it. He likely is following Kappy and will just not risk anything right now.
even if he wants Shadow Queen JJ Hova, that's not exactly favorable. Because he could kill 2 bosses very quickly in less time it takes him to kill Shadow Queen. And Gibstack choosing to become her servant.
Are you sure?
Happy,
I mean, she might have Zap Tap again.
Happy gave up a boss there. That's one boss he could have fought if he used the blue key. He has the blue key. I do know he has the blue key.
Yeah.
He has the red key. He gets super boots, though. Or ultra boots.
Ultra. Oh,
I gotta say,
he's going for every point he can.
That was a really bittersweet taste. Like, this could have been so much closer.
This was Gibstack's run for the longest time. It hits about the 10-minute mark. Kappy takes the lead, and then inexplicably avoids... no! The one room he could have easily lowered it to prologue.
I think he already used that one.
Oh. Yeah, Wins, I'm aware he's not stream watching. You might have heard us yelling.
Still going for items with 5 minutes left on the clock. Granted, there's a key item in this room, but I would not be wasting time going for the rest. Ooh, Atomic Boo.
Okay. That'll put it in a 5-point differential, but Gibstack is moon grinding.
Does he have? Did he have the hammer?
I'm not certain. Well, now he will.
Right.
He's gonna have the hammer now, no matter what.
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't. If he's going in here to talk.
And he's not reloading this either. I think Kappy's got 4 shine sprites this run.
If he can find his way to East Rogueport, he could make it close. At this point, Gib is going to consistently level up enough that I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, no, I think that's what he's going to do with the rest of his time.
Time well spent.
Well, he can sell some items and get some points that way.
I have a few easy points. Gib holding tight at 126.
Be right back.
Kappy with 111 and going up. Oh, no, he's done selling. We're entering the final seconds of Gibstack's run. 10, 9, 8. Meanwhile, Kappy can still... Can he pull a rapid out of his hat? I don't think so. He would need to spawn in some very specific rooms and get some very, very easy bosses. This is a tight race, but yeah, I think Kappy threw it. I do have to agree with Aquana. Which is, it was so well played though. By both parties, this has been such a well played match. With the exception of Kappy's misplays in about 3 rooms sequentially, Both of these players have shown exceptional skill. Kappy has shown a lot of strategic thinking with how he plays his partners in peril and when to play them in peril. Wins is being wins in the chat. We're entering sub 2 minutes for Kappy, and he's fighting Crump. Gib, if you're interested, you are more than that.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I decided I'm probably actually gonna do runs tonight because the match 3 had me super hyped. All right, so where are we at? Kappy fighting Crump 2. Wow, and he's got a minute left to go. It's gonna put their their scores really close, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Unfortunately, of all the bosses to fight, this is probably not one of the more favorable.
I agree. All right, and that's gonna do it for Kappy. No level up here. The 121. Wow.
Oh, what a close game.
This match was actually much closer than any of us thought it would be. Alright, 12 seconds left. What can he do? Nope. It's over. It's over. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well done to both players. So Kappy, the final score, 126 to Gibstack.
121.
I'm so mad, dude.
Dude, I know.
Yo, Gibstack, I'm glad I gave you a good third round.
Dude, that was really close for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was doing so well. That's a PB for me.
I defeated Shadow Queen, so I'm happy because I haven't done that in a while.
I was ready for Shadow Queen, man. I had 4 trial stews.
Dang. Also, Kappy, I think that you did have the blue key from earlier, correct?
Yeah,
You could have lowered your sequence in MRI-03.
I know, but isn't that really long?
Not really. It's like 15 seconds.
It would have been
Oh,
worth
and
it considering that you were searching for bosses.
And it's super worth it.
I
because
was
it lowered your
told.
sequence.
I was told it was very long, so now I know.
The one thing I noticed is that even though you had only like 10 or 15 minutes remaining, you were still looking for items.
I
don't
agree.
know. I just autopilot sometimes.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy for a
that Shadow Queen with Zap Tap. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was nice to have to deal with.
Oh, yuck.
Thankfully, it
Alright,
was
well,
first
for the
phase
first-
Shadow Queen. It wasn't second phase. third
GG's, Gibstack.
That was very close on the second 2 matches. The first one wasn't too close, and that was because you got your classic Kappy luck.
Yeah,
I
man.
love the strategy behind your peril partners. It was really interesting to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Also,
I agree.
Also, can we just talk about that first Crumb fight and how godlike that was? So good, dude. Super guarding the last hit.
Yes, that was amazing.
It was so good. I was like, I feel like a king.
Well, you
Alright,
guys provided some quality entertainment.
Yeah.
That second round and third round were very, very tight. Honestly, we thought you had this, Kappy. Gibstack was playing so well, and he was in the Shadow Queen for the longest time, and we
and I had
thought
to fight Shadow Queen without Shea Revo, so I was at 10 HP and I had to just wait for an attack, and I just was not getting one for like a solid few turns.
Dang.
But I lucky
I
enough to
definitely made a couple mistakes. I kicked myself in the foot when I reset on Mega Rush P the first time, which wasted like 2 minutes. But you know, it happens. All right, well, I hope everyone enjoyed. GG's again, Gibstack. That was super fun. I'm glad it was close. I'm glad it wasn't a complete blowout. Games 2 and 3.
No, I'm really happy with how game 3 went.
this was fantastic.
It was much closer than I thought it would end up being.
Yeah, it was good. All right, I'm out. I gotta sleep.
All right, Kappy.
You guys take
thank
care.
You for the match, dude.
Yeah,
That was
no
serious.
problem. Yeah, man, it was fun. GG's again. Good night, everybody.
Everyone, be
Kappy.
sure to follow Kappy.
Yeah, make sure to follow Kappy at Twitch.
Kappy, Gibstack.
Don't follow me, okay?
Gibstack's a big stink.
Okay.
Gibstink. Oh man.
That was a good time. All right. See ya.
See ya.
All right, well, everybody, that will do it for tonight's match. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary and the matches.